Trying to get the kids down.
Jimmy just sent me a text saying try to get the kids down. I'm like, okay, thanks, I guess.
Hey,
Oh,
question.
answer.
So when you guys are talking, does it switch to whoever's talking previously, currently on the screen?
I think that's
Well,
how it works. Yes.
it's
Okay.
showing you right now like Fitzroy, and then it's showing John, and it's probably showing me
Second,
right
yeah.
now.
Yep.
It's pretty cool. My thing though, my question is, like, because I'm looking at you because it's a video chat. Naturally, it's all blah 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 like framey.
Right.
Um, does it when you make a video of this? Is it like a very smooth video? Does it
I
just take
doubt it.
everything, or is it gonna show choppy like this?
It's gonna show it. However, on my computer, it's being shown.
How does it look on your computer?
Right now, it looks okay.
Oh, so you don't
Uh,
see like when I turn my head like this, you see my head. You don't see like blipping like singles, like almost like a single frame.
what was so funny?
He cut off. He cut off as he was saying that on my end. So like,
Oh, you see, you don't see me.
he was like,
And then
so when I move my hand like this, and it just cut off completely. So
yes, nigga, this is exactly what it's gonna be like. I was like, oh, okay, okay, that's fine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it is gonna look like that. I'll send you guys the link later. You guys can look at it. But yeah, it is gonna be choppy like that.
it is what it is. I mean,
Yeah.
personally, I mean, we need to. How is there a way that we could do? I mean, really like live chat with great like video? Like, what's the best way to do this?
well, Fitzroy's experimenting now.
Yeah. So
Well, I
far,
mean,
what I've seen, this is the best way to do it, unless you're literally in the same room with someone. I mean, Skype is good too, but you get the same problems with Skype. And I don't think you can live stream like onto a recording device like YouTube with Skype.
gotcha. Okay, well, since we're
I'm sure we would have better quality too if we were all on Wi-Fi.
well, I'm using my phone. My phone's got pretty good quality. I mean, I would T-Mobile. I got good service.
Dude,
So
I got full bars 4G LTE on Verizon, but yet it's still choppy. You know.
I think it's really just a
I'm
problem
on
with.
Wi-Fi.
Well, remember, this is a Google Hangout. This is Google Hangout servers. I don't think, to be honest, that they really put a lot into making that everything's real, like amazingly highest tech possible with the Hangout, because I don't think it's used as much. So maybe that could be why. Maybe it could just be an issue with us and because there's three of us right now all connecting to somehow to each other, and then the Google server and it routing back. It could just be that it's just it is like Fitzroy said. It is what it is. It's going to be like this.
And I believe
So
the limit of people that can be in here is 10. And I haven't
damn,
seen what that looks like. Yeah.
that must be like you must have like a picture of a face, then another picture of a face, then a picture of the face with the dude's picking his
Well,
nose.
not everyone's talking all at the same time though.
Hopefully, but with 10 people, I mean,
Hopefully not.
maybe people are talking over each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. Well, speaking of talking and whatever, let's since we got this as it is, let's use this for what we want to. So let's talk about anime. Why not?
What
Let's start with
what is John doing?
I don't know. I'm just being stupid, sitting here listening.
John looks like John looks like he's in a like has a blue light in his room and he's searching for evidence.
Oh, I
He's
just
like,
changed the color. I just changed the color. Now I'm red.
Oh, very nice. So,
uh,
what anime are you guys watching right now, though?
there's a couple different ones. I think. Well, what John's watching. I know he's watching like so far. I'm watching Attack on Titan.
I felt the same way. I don't know. What did you say, bro?
Yeah, I didn't hear that. What- John is just cracking up, man. What? Andrew, are you there?
He's gone. He's with T-Mobile. Remember?
Oh my God, does T-Mobile suck?
They're just spotty. Oh, look, there he is. Oh, we got a glimpse of him for a second.
Wait, what just happened?
You were gone, sir.
What just?
The Shadow Realm.
You guys were gone. I was there, and I'm
Who's
like, where did
talking?
they go?
We were talking to each other. It was you, sir.
Nigga, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. This is uncalled for. Anybody, yeah, no. Anyways, I'm watching shit.
Oh yes, I hear that PlayStation 4, that tone.
Wait.
Okay,
so
so he John is playing PS4. Probably gonna practice on Overwatch.
Oh, let me actually install that.
But I'm not watching any anime right now. I the last thing I saw was every week I'll watch like Dragon Ball Super. Regrettably.
I don't think it's turning to such a bad area right now. I mean,
it's that bad.
Really? I don't think it's that bad.
It's that
personally.
Bad.
I think that there's things that they do that don't make sense, like the Android 17 being as powerful as he is right now. Like, it doesn't make any sense at all. But I mean, I at least like that it's a different kind of feel than what's normal. Like, there's no like, oh my God, it's a typical enemy of sorts. I don't know. I just feel that it's a different because I like the introduction of a whole bunch of different characters. To me, that kind of is exciting, I guess. I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
Well,
but
let me make this analogy to you. This analogy. For me personally, I remember watching like the Namek Saga and not knowing who would come out okay in the Namek Saga, right? Like even Krillin died, all this stuff happened. Do you really? Is there any doubt that Universe 7 is going to win this tournament?
In my head, no. More likely, I'm almost like 90. I'd say I'm like 90% certain they're going to win. So as for that, yeah, I agree that there's no surprise factor or no kind of you're on the edge. But I mean,
yeah,
there he goes.
Everything. I heard everything he said.
Andrew, you sound like Cyrax or something. You know that weird robot sound. John, dude, you can't.
Dude, that's too funny, bro. It's like, dude, it's every time. It's like once we're talking about something or whatever, it just starts to go in and out.
Mm-hmm.
Really, that's weird. I can hear you guys perfectly.
Really? All
I
of a
hear
sudden,
you guys perfectly.
Your picture goes away, and I just hear.
Really? That's weird.
Yeah.
I can hear you guys perfectly. I haven't had any problems hearing you guys. It's just on my end.
So hold on, John. You have to install. What's it called?
Yeah,
Overwatch.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just like
Even
every
though
game.
you have the disc.
Yeah, just like every game, bro.
Damn, maybe I just haven't gotten a new game in that long.
Yeah,
Really?
you gotta, dude. Like, if you tried to install Mortal Kombat right now, that shit would be painful.
Because there's so many updates.
Dude, why do you think I don't play with you and Marcel? Like, I want to play it, no doubt. I really want to play MK with you guys, but I just don't want to sit through that 50 gig install.
Marcel
And then
doesn't
on top
want to
of
play
that,
anymore.
wait, no, and then on top of that, you gotta make room. You gotta delete something.
Dude, you know how it hurt me when I got Overwatch and whatever the last game was that I got? Dude, I had to delete Witcher.
So wait a second. Maybe I haven't run into this problem yet because I don't have that many games. But there's no external like, can't you use like a flash drive or something and save data?
And now you can.
Now you can. Okay.
You can, and also you can upload it to the cloud.
Okay.
Well, yeah, but there's limited space on the cloud. It's not as big. that it's
Yeah,
not
but
as big as.
I haven't had any problems, and I'm constantly
No, 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 no,
traveling
no.
back and forth.
No, you're loading saved data to the cloud is no problem. But I'm talking about have you load an entire
Then what
game
else?
install?
Huh?
But what
Do
are
you
you
load
talking
an
about
entire
deleting?
game install, or do you? I'm not talking about game saves. Game save files are easy. I'm talking about like loading the installation files. That's the one that kills me.
Yeah, yeah.
But wouldn't you? Isn't that what you had to delete? Your save file?
No, I had to delete
The
the
application.
installation file. The application. There you go. Yeah, I had to delete the application file. So I still have like the save data, but I had to delete the application for Witcher. Are you guys there?
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
here. Yeah.
Oh, just making sure you can hear me. And that was like huge, bro. Like that Witcher is like, dude, I don't know, maybe like 50 to 60 gigs or something like that. It was retarded big. So now when I want to replay, like say if I get the itch to play that game again, dude, man, it's gonna be annoying to install that. Just like Mortal Kombat. That's why I don't even play Mortal Kombat because I just.
That's why I've never uninstalled my Witcher. It's
Well,
like
I had
Witcher
to
is one I
because
won't uninstall.
I had to uninstall it because I was just like, dude, I don't have any room left. Like my save files, like you said, they go to the cloud, so I don't have a problem with that because the cloud is big enough for save data. But when it comes to installs, it's crazy. So what I'm gonna do is I gotta buy an external hard drive and I'll use that, and you can use up to as low as 2 gig, not 2 gigs. Is it 2 gigs? No, as low as 2 terabits. Sorry, to as has to be at least 2 terabits, and it can't be any higher than 8 terabits. So you can really get some good size out of it, though, which is nice.
Interesting. So I didn't even know that was a thing. Like I didn't even know that you have to like the installation. You would have to.
Bruh, the first game I installed was Assassin's Creed Black Flag when the PlayStation when I first got it, and as soon as I did the install, right away I looked and I'm like, man, 500 gigs is not gonna be a lot. Like I was like, holy hell! It was like Assassin's Creed was 50 gigs.
Damn.
Like, yeah, dude, it's insane. Like, but I mean, what are you gonna do? It supposedly it helps those games load faster when they're installed as opposed to reading off the disc. And there's less heat, I think, too. Less problems with heat.
So if the application isn't installed, but you have the disc, you can just play it, but it's just not as crisp or something.
Well, certain parts of an application when it's downloading, you can. Well, no, you have to install it regardless. There's no playing it off the disc. You have to install it, but during certain parts of the install, you're allowed to play certain parts of it. Hang on one second. Hey, boss.
Look, mine's playing right now.
Oh, thank you.
Without the installation?
Yeah.
Can I get a
so you don't have to do it.
salad? Please?
I'm sure it has to.
Yeah. Also, I need.
See, no, you have to
let me get
the work. Yeah, you can't play Overwatch without being online.
Yeah. What? And a large Arnold Palmer.
Yeah.
You can't. There's not even a one-player mode.
That's it.
Yeah, it doesn't have one.
That's stupid.
Wait, what are you talking about? Overwatch?
Yeah.
Well, there's no campaign, but you can play pretty much. There's a way to play just versus the AI bots. And I suggest you do that.
Yeah, but you still have to be online.
You still have to be online. That's just like Hearthstone. You can't play it. You can't just play it without internet. Like I don't know why you do that.
A lot of games are doing that now. Mainly because the games like that because Overwatch's whole is basically built on just pure multiplayer. That's what it is. Like it's all multiplayer. Like they don't really have a campaign. Although
that's
so
no
far
excuse. They should have at least a one-player mode where you can just play by yourself.
Yeah.
What if you live out in the boonies and you don't have internet, but you want to play the game? Like you can't just play one player?
Well, no,
Not
here's the
Overwatch.
thing, but games do this now where they put disclaimers on the box that it requires internet to play and that there is no campaign. They've been doing that since Titanfall, I think, was the first one to do that, where it came out and it was just online only. Titanfall though did learn from
Right there it
their
says it.
mistakes.
Right there it says it. Online play required. Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
that's stupid.
Yeah, well, they make it for what they're making it for. They're telling you outright that the game is only for online. I'm not saying that it's a great idea. Don't get me wrong. I'm just telling you that they do tell you, so they don't, although albeit like every other company, they do it in fine print. So
Yeah, but
it's
and
like
it's a bad business practice because what does it take to have just like, even if it's extremely limited, just give me just like a one player, 10 levels or something like that.
well, yeah. I mean, they do have something called arcade.
No. Hold on. Look, if it's downloading and installing an application, it should be the full fucking game.
What do you
It
mean?
should be the whole game, unless it's an add-on or something that that's coming down the line. Me personally, it should be a full fucking game regardless. Like I can play Yakuza right now without any problems. Just
Did you get
specific game
Yakuza?
titles.
Did you get Yakuza?
Yeah, I bought Yakuza and Overwatch.
Nice.
What
How much
kind of
was
game is Yakuza?
Brawler beat 'em up.
It looks pretty sick, actually.
Yeah, how much did it cost?
Used 52.
Oh, so basically still friggin' like.
Yeah, exactly.
Is it that good a game? Like, is it worth? You think it's worth it?
Yakuza gives you a lot of content.
I just saw the review and the review got me. And especially because they said it's really story driven and
Okay.
I don't know. I'm looking for something to. And there's no side quests, so that's my type of game. Actually,
Wait, what do you mean?
no, there are
What do you mean
some
there's no side
quests.
quests? Oh,
No, there are side quests. There are side quests, but it's not an open world.
There are side quests.
Yeah, but it's not an open world like every other fucking RPG. So
Dude, Yakuza?
no, it isn't.
It may not be an open world, but John, it is big, bro.
Yeah, well,
Trust
I mean,
me.
I'm only in it for it for the story, I guess, and well, we'll see how it goes.
You
But,
say that now. You say
Dude.
that now, but once
Dude,
Yeah.
what's this?
Yakuza's big,
what's
man.
this?
The story is gonna be no. Trust me,
Oh,
man.
what's over here in this corner? What's over here in this corner?
No, literally, you're gonna do that because if you don't go around like at certain parts in the story, period. If you don't search around everywhere in Tokyo, you're gonna miss certain things. Like that's the problem I had with Yakuza 1 and 2 when I was playing them, because I literally was like, oh my gosh, I run around and then only at that certain point in the game, if I go down this one back alleyway that it's like you almost would never see and go to the top of this department store roof or whatever, there's a bum there who teaches me like this back fisting technique for like, combat or just stupid things like that. They always have some random hidden stuff all over the game. So that's the only thing. It takes a long time to run because you can't like really sprint unless they changed that. Hopefully they did.
Yeah, they did.
You run, but you only had like one specific run speed. You couldn't like move faster.
No, so you can upgrade it.
Oh, thank God, because that was I used to go nuts because I'm like, I have to go all the way over there. I'm like, okay. So I run over there, like 5 to 6 minutes later, get that thing, then I have to run all the way back, and then drop that off.
This game, you said it's a beat 'em up. Is it just like 3D, kind of like Double Dragon, something like that?
Well, I mean, it's a brawler, so like the fighting style is. So it's basically it's a game where it's like I wouldn't say RPG because there's no leveling up, but you do get upgrades. So there are RPG elements of sorts, but you're playing as a mixture of characters, and what's going on is, as you're playing with these different characters throughout different parts of the story, you can get upgrades for them. You're basically running into regular street thugs, and you're taking on like Yakuza, gang members and stuff, and beating them down, and just basically advancing the story. Meanwhile, what makes Yakuza so much fun is because they actually do a very, very good representation of Tokyo. So it's very accurate to there are stores there that are the stores, and there are people there that are the names of the people who work in those stores at certain stores. So they basically take Tokyo and they make a model of it, put your character in it, and you're running around Tokyo. And then of course the mini games you can do anything in that game. If you want to go play darts, go play darts. Go play pool. Go bowling. Go do karaoke, go hang out at hostess clubs with women, go drink. You can just it doesn't matter.
What I'm asking is the actual screen when you're playing. What does it look like? Is it like Shenmue? Is it like Ocarina of Time? Is it like Double Dragon? Is it linear?
It's like Ocarina of Time-esque, kind of like that style. Like it's a 3D view of your character. Third person view of your character. Okay. Yeah, third-person view of your character with pretty much no real hub until you enter combat. Then you have like a health hub, and a couple other stuff.
I'm booting it up right now so I can show you.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a great game though, man. And the thing is, it's all in Japanese, so you
subtitles galore.
Subtitles galore, but that's good. That's good though, because I find that a lot of times it's hard for. There are certain things that I think do it well, but it's hard to kind of really bring that.
No, it's a culture thing. It's a culture thing, man. Regardless, because it's like if you see an American guy say something in one way and then a Japanese guy say it another way, it just doesn't translate well.
Right.
Not all the time, yeah. I like that. I like how they have that, and there's a big thing in Yakuza about.
I like that too,
honor.
Andrew.
I like that.
Yeah, but there's a big thing about honor in the game, especially the main character, and I think this is a prequel to everything, which is good. It's a good place for anybody to start. Because dude, it's really. I really like the story, the first one and second one. When it got to the others, first they were on PS3. And I didn't have a PS3 at the time, and then by the time I got one, I tried playing them, and I wasn't in that mode. I think we were playing Gears of War a lot at the time,
right?
And I just didn't want to commit to a single player story like that. And the rest of them they came out with a jokey one called Yakuza Zombies, and whatever. But the thing is, it's made I think 6 or 7 games or something like that.
I know nothing.
Yeah,
I know nothing about any of it. I'm walking into this blind.
So you're Jon Snow as well as John Rosario.
Yep, exactly. I know nothing.
Yeah, dude, it's a great game though. John's gonna. Thank you. I'm pretty sure you're gonna enjoy it because
God,
the game. What was?
You know what I haven't had in a long time? Pollo Tropical.
You guys don't have it? You don't have tropical chicken?
Nope.
First off, the only reason I'm at Chick-fil-A is because Pollo Tropical don't have no damn
Whoa! That did not look like a salad, motherfucker.
It is a salad, dude. I got some extra. I got some chicken to put on top of it. I'm putting chicken on top of it. Thank you.
Why'd you put a burger on there?
That's it, bastard.
It's Chick-fil-A. There's no burger. Turn my light off. Nigga.
Put a burger on it. It's still a salad, damn it.
God damn it. It's a salad with some chicken on top of it, damn it. You heard of chicken salad. Come on, nigga.
That's the main ingredient to a salad.
It's chicken.
Oh, man.
I want some
I'm
chicken.
gonna get myself a salad with a bun.
Salad with a...
And some beef.
Hey, that's my kind of salad right there. Put some bacon on it, too.
Put some bacon on a salad?
Yes.
Then that would make it a ballad.
Precisely.
Damn right. Don't hate on my sense of humor when I'm hungry. Hunger.
Hunger.
Hunger, dude. Dude, do you remember when I
Gears
used
of
to have
War.
boxing matches? Do you remember when I used to have boxing matches with those guys?
Wait, what? In Gears of War?
Yeah. Remember I
Oh
would
yeah,
punch him
when
in the
you would
face,
just
back
like
up,
you would just
then
yeah, just
swing.
melee them to death.
Yeah. Hunger. I'm like,
Man, that was
nigga.
fun times playing Gears too.
Mhm. That's why I wanted to all to just jump in on something, bro. I'm
Yeah.
dying here. Like Street Fighter's fun. I do have a lot of fun playing Street Fighter with everybody. Until Marcel brings up that cuck character.
Urian?
Talking about calling him the Speedo King. I'm like, this nigga.
Crush.
Wait, what? Sohu King? What?
The Speedo
There's this
King.
character called Urian, who literally is about as great as his name sounds. He's pissed. Anyways,
Oh, I know.
this
I saw Fitra getting whooped up by him.
Ah, that friggin'
Dude.
Urian.
Dude, that
And,
Urian.
and in another one of your videos, Fitz. I was watching
What
one of your
happened?
videos on Twitch last night.
Yeah, and this guy that just kept running away, like he kept jumping away, because even Marcel was like, "Man, Fitz, how'd you lose to that guy?" And I was like, "I have no clue how this guy beat me. All he did was run." Listen, Andrew, all he did was run and jump kick, and his kick was just the hitbox was insane.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. Urian is broken. Like, dude, here's the thing. No lie, John. John, imagine getting a rush down, someone rushing you down hard, and all you can do, no matter what they do, you can't press any buttons. Because if you do, you're gonna get hit. Like, imagine if you kept like they're hitting, and you know, in the fighting game. Here's the thing.
I saw it.
If I throw a punch, right, and the punch comes back, the next person should be able to probably throw a punch and hit that person. But that person punches so fast and has such priority that they can just keep hitting on you, and you cannot do anything, or hardly anything, rather.
You can
That's
do
what
one
Urian
thing.
is.
You can give up.
I quit. But dude, it's bad, dude. Urian is a dick.
Even still, I had no business losing to that one guy.
Like,
Hey,
here's the
House.
thing. I love.
Yeah, what's up?
Wait, what happened? Oh, there we go. For a second there, I can only see one thing at a time.
Oh, okay.
No, I was just gonna show you.
Oh yeah, go ahead. Yes. What is that? Is that your mat? Like, is that on the floor?
No,
No.
it's a picture frame.
Oh, okay, I see.
But you see it,
That is sexy. Yeah, the Eternal Dragon.
Shenron? Yeah.
Yes.
I got this
Man.
at Huh?
Dragon Ball used to be so good, man.
Yeah. Yep.
So good. Now they don't even do. Here's what pisses me off the most about Dragon Ball is they don't even do any kind of character study at all. Like at all. Like we don't know if like how Piccolo deals with fusing with other people. Like is he even still Piccolo? Like is he? Does he have the same personality? Like we don't know anything. They just move on to the next enemy. I don't know. They need to have J.R.R. Martin write Dragon Ball. That's what they need. That's exactly what they need.
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
The first thing that he needs to kill is the Eternal Dragon. No more Dragon Balls.
No. Then
Yes.
wouldn't be called Dragon Ball no more.
Yes. Listen, it hasn't been about the Dragon Ball since the Namek saga. All right, it's fine. We don't need the Dragon Balls for it to be called Dragon Ball.
That's very true. Very true.
Man, Andrew's gone.
Yeah, I see that.
Is his mic on mute too? Maybe he's eating.
He's eating a salad.
why are you calling this man out on the salad? Yeah, what?
Cause this nigga was talking about, oh, I don't micro, what was it? I don't macro, you know? I'm like, what? What are you talking
Oh man.
about? Macros and stuff like that.
Oh man. So you haven't played Yakuza yet?
Yeah, I did. I started to play it. But then you sent me that link, and
And we got into that whole thing.
and then I figured to just call you instead, and then I came back upstairs and the PlayStation was off, or on standby mode.
Right. Man, if I haven't run out of space yet, I must not be playing it. Like I have what's the name of that game? What's the name of the game where you're protecting the little girl? It's kind of like a
Oh,
horror game. Last of Us. I have
where's
Last of
Andrew?
Us and I have never played it.
Yeah, Last of Us. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, where's Andrew?
Andrew left the call.
Yeah, Andrew would have told you right off rip, and he would have explained everything real quick.
About what? Last of Us?
Game. Yeah.
I hear it's good, but I never fired it up. Like it's just sitting there.
Yeah, I know the feeling. I have a few games like that. Well, actually, I tried them, but I just didn't like them. Watch Dogs,
Okay.
No Man's Sky.
Oh, how is that
Um,
game? That was super hyped.
oh my gosh, bro, I was sold. I was sold. Like I went and freaking got it and everything, and then it was just crap.
Why?
Crap.
Why is it crap? That's the one where it's like a million different planets. Like you can't map the whole universe or whatever, something like that.
Yeah, you'll never be able to get through the whole universe, but it depends on your starting planet. It varies for everybody. But the was oh well, it's just it's nothing to do other than harvest resources. There is nothing to do whatsoever except for harvest resources.
But I thought, can't you like run into other people online and fight them and stuff?
No,
Like steal their
nope,
stuff and there's
nope,
no PvP?
nope, dude. You know what? I don't know. There's been updates since it came out, whatever. But I know at the
Uh-huh.
time when I first started playing it, you could go to the same planet as someone else,
Oh my
and you would not see
god,
them.
some bullshit.
Damn, that sucks. You don't even see anyone else. Oh,
Nope.
Mr. Knowles, you've rejoined us.
Yeah, I got kicked. Every time I go by Lawrence job, I lose signal. I don't have any. That place is a dead zone.
Oh, it was probably the same spot.
Yeah, that's exactly where I was passing last time when you guys said you couldn't hear me. I didn't think about it.
Hmm.
Oh, you can't zoom in. Fuck. Okay. I was
What
sitting
is
there trying
that?
to zoom in so you could see the TV. Oh well.
I saw it.
You could see it?
Yeah.
Like shit, I couldn't see crap. Even like looking at through my screen. Like,
I can see the TV. Just it's blurry, but it's there.
what? No save data, motherfucker! You gotta be shitting me.
Oh damn.
My
Yeah,
shit went on standby mode.
it looks pretty clear to me. I can see the TV.
Can you read that?
Hold on, go back. Say something.
Exit.
Say something. Hello, hello,
Nope.
hello. Can you see
Easy,
that?
normal, hard.
Difficulty settings, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Like this is focus.
Cause here's the thing, because there's background noise in Andrew. Once you finish saying something, it automatically goes back to Andrew.
Oh. Dude, why is this person on my butt, yo? Good God.
Damn it! Oh, I gotta do this all over again.
Yakuza?
Yeah. I mean, I didn't get far. I only got to I got to a scene where they were going to the bar to go drink, and
Damn, do you guys remember Shenmue? Was it Shenmue? Shenmue?
Shenmue, Shenmue.
On-
I remember
On
the game.
Dreamcast?
Mm-hmm.
Didn't they make?
I think
Didn't they finish that series? And oh, speaking about finishing the series, have you guys been watching Samurai Jack?
no. I want to.
I wanted to as well, but I don't have cable.
That's where VRV comes in handy, bro. Hey, that's
Oh.
my. Hey, Fitzroy, right there. That's a cue for an ad.
I'll make sure that happens.
An ad for VRV, bro.
Don't have cable? Well, you could if you didn't suck. VRV.
VRV.
You never heard of VRV?
I have no idea what that is.
Oh, really?
It's like it bundles everything together pretty much.
Yeah, it bundles like
So-
Funimation,
What?
Crunchyroll. It bundles all these fucking channels, or like, I guess, I don't know, dude. I mean, it goes from everywhere from animes, comics, video games. It's just it's a big bundle of.
Wait.
Crap.
What do you mean? Wait, you didn't say comics and video games last time.
You didn't-
Wait, what do you mean comics and video games?
You are taking notes, Andrew?
I'm taking notes now.
All right, so I guess this is turning into a little VRV thing. I don't know. You have to check it out, man. It's an app right now. It's in beta. If you have a Crunchyroll account, you can link your Crunchyroll account to it. That's what I did, but I mean, honestly, there's no benefit to it right now. For me, anyways. I haven't really been able to find other material on it yet, like But yeah, there's a bunch of shit. Machinima has a channel on there. Machinima.
Damn.
Who else? I don't know. There's a lot, dude.
And it's VRV, like Victory, Romeo Victory?
Yes, sir. Yep, check it out, man.
We
You know what's funny is that I was just doing a survey today. I was just doing a survey today for VRV, like how highly would you recommend this or whatever.
Clearly very.
I would give it a 7, maybe. You know, I'd recommend it. You know, if it can come up in subject or whatever. And sure enough, here it is.
Okay, VRV. I'm gonna have to check that out. If I can also get Game of Thrones on that, because I don't think Jimmy.
Sorry,
that's
man. They
HBO
forgot
Go,
to give me
bro.
something. I'm just in line again.
What's up?
You have to get
No,
HBO
they
Go.
forgot to give me something, bro. Andrew.
Yeah, it's only on HBO Go,
They
right?
forgot, I
But
need
here's
the
the
forks
thing:
for the salad, and
with
I
HBO
need the
Go, you can't
there's
get
some other
you
stuff that
can't
goes with
just
the
get
salad.
HBO Go without having HBO, right?
Yeah, you can.
That's cool.
Oh, really? I thought you had to have HBO.
Nope.
Wait. What are you talking about? HBO Go?
Yes.
Yeah.
I thought you had to have HBO.
Exactly,
No,
because I tried getting it like
Yeah.
I thought it was a separate. I thought it was a standalone.
No,
it's not
we tried.
standalone. Yeah, I
You can't
tried
get
to
it.
as well. You had to have HBO.
That sucks.
That does suck, and it's kind of like a mobile thing, HBO Go.
Wait, but
Well, they know.
I could have sworn
they
I
know
saw
that-
an ad on my PlayStation for that.
Yeah, no, you can do it, but you still have to have HBO. So you can sign into HBO Go with your PlayStation, but you still have to have HBO regardless.
Yeah, it's like
Hey,
HBO Go is like you can use HBO on different mediums, I guess.
That's stupid.
That is stupid.
Yeah, I watch Game of Thrones, but I watch it on my I have to watch it a day later, and I watch it on my phone because I have the XMBC or whatever. So it basically I have free TV, Project Free TV, but it updates the day afterwards. So that's the only downside. But there is some sort of, I think Marcel has HBO Go. I'm gonna borrow his shit.
That's what I did last time. I think Jimmy had HBO Go, and I just jacked one of his accounts or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, normally I'll get to watch it with Jimmy anyways, because I'm usually off on Sundays regardless, so it's not a problem for me to see it. But I mean, whatever. It's only two more seasons.
We started this with Samurai Jack.
Yes.
So wait, where what is it playing on?
I think it's Cartoon Network.
Is it?
I think so. I've only seen clips, and Owen has been watching it, and he's been kind of giving me recaps on what's been going on. But it looks really, really good.
I can't. Yeah, I remember. Oh, cool.
Cool.
But I can barely remember Samurai Jack, like the story.
Really, it's in the opening. Every opening, the story is basically there.
Oh, well, I guess I'll just have to YouTube the opening.
Yes,
I tore open a portal in time and flung him into the future where my evil is law.
Yes. Now the fool seeks to return to the past and undo the evil that is
cool. Back to the Jack Samurai. Oh my god.
Too good.
It was really.
And apparently, what's going on right now is like Jack. So check this out. Jack lost his sword, right? And he's like he's really depressed to the point where he wants to commit seppuku.
I don't know. I'm just hearing a lot of rap.
Sorry, I'm trying to throw something out here because there's a garbage right there.
You would throw something out.
What?
But so Jack lost his sword, and he's like pretty depressed about it. Oh, and by the way, for whatever reason, everyone else ages, but Jack doesn't age. Like something weird happened to him by going in time. And then Aku is depressed because he's been trying for all these years to kill Samurai Jack, and he just can't do it, and he doesn't know where Jack is gonna come up again. So like,
question. I'm sorry, real quick, not to cut you off. I heard Aku doesn't speak in this.
He speaks, but it's not as much as he used to, because what's his name is dead.
He was the same guy who played Iroh, right?
Yes. Mako. Yeah.
Couldn't they just use the guy who plays Iroh now?
No, we can't use that guy because that guy was rubbish.
Hang on a second, guys. You guys talk.
Why you? What's with that laugh? Yeah.
I'm just kind of giggling to myself, bro. I mean, I'm not trying to make fun or nothing like that, but there's this just a mentally handicapped person, that walks around the neighborhood,
Oh, okay.
And he was just going by here, and like I'm sure that's probably why I kept popping up or whatever, because he's over here yelling, "Ooh, you!"
Macho madness over there.
And he's just like kind of singing and rapping to himself or whatever, but he's like staring at me as he's walking by. And he has like a head flashlight on, so I'm just seeing a light.
Oh, damn. Interesting.
Yeah. But yeah.
I see.
So anyways,
so VRV, man. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say Samurai Jack. I definitely have to check it out, bro.
Yeah, man. It's good. Man, some of the, I don't, like, if you don't remember the old Samurai Jack, like, some of the episodes, like, there would be no dialogue, and you knew everything that was happening. Like, no dialogue.
Oh, that's great, though.
It's so good. That show was so before ahead of its time.
There's a lot of shows that were ahead of their time that they just unfortunately came out at the wrong time, and there was something else that was like Samurai Jack wasn't one of them. It definitely it had its following for sure, and it was
it was simple. It was so simple, and I don't know. Samurai Jack was the shit.
Hell yes.
But the art style was beautiful, man. Like it was really cool, dude. Like nice. I love.
Like there's this one episode where Samurai Jack fights like a robot Samurai Jack, and he's like a ninja wearing black, and then Samurai Jack puts on like his white robes. Yes. Yeah. And then it looked like it was like daytime, but it was becoming dusk. So there was a lot of shadows and light, and the white against the black looks so awesome.
Yeah, they did a great job on that show. Like I was talking to I forgot who I was talking to. I think I was talking to one of the guys I work with, and we were talking about cartoons from back in the day, and I was like, dude, man, I feel like the last great age of cartoons like pretty much died with my my generation. Like, I don't understand anything that's going on right now, man.
Oh
Like,
my
all these
God.
No,
all these
I think
cartoons,
you're being an old man. I think you're being an old man. Because look at like
No.
Young Justice.
no. I'm talking about
No.
like on Cartoon Network, like
Yes, exactly.
Chowder and
All that stupid, the Ren and
Flapjack.
Stimpy's type shit. The
Ren-
Ren and
Yeah,
Stimpy's type shit, dude. That's pretty much how I
like just Lord. Okay, for instance, Steven Universe, like stuff like that. I'm just like,
I heard that was really
Dude.
good though, isn't it? Like, isn't that show really good?
I don't know.
I don't, dude. It just maybe it's the art style because to me it just looks too friggin' ridiculous. Like I'm okay. I mean, I watched Dragon Ball Z for Christ's sake. That show was ridiculous looking, but it's just like or Adventure Time. Like I just can't understand
I watched a
what's
video
going on.
where it was like the top 50 references in Steven Universe, and it feels like all the references would all be stuff that we would get. And I hear it's really good. And same thing about Adventure Time. I've never seen it, but I hear it's very good.
Yeah,
And
but that's the thing.
Okay,
It's,
well, Fitz, yeah, you watch it and tell us what you think. Because I have my own opinion. I can't watch it. I don't know. I just can't. It is so I don't.
Like you just can't get over
weird.
how it looks.
I like plot, I guess, or you know, yeah, for sure. I like plots, but now that I think about it, like I'm trying to think of a show that really didn't have. Like,
John?
Well, my thing is the last weird show that I was able to stomach, and it's not even stomach. I could watch it and it didn't bother me really. Was Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. I could watch that. That didn't bother me. But am I there still, or you guys? Did I get cut off?
Yeah, you're there.
Okay, no, you guys were just like looked like you guys were still for a second. I could watch that and I didn't have any problems with it. It's just like once it got into like Adventure Time or Flapjack and Chowder and all those weird
What?
It's like there's two shows called one was called Flapjack and
Courage the Cowardly Dog.
No,
Courage the I could watch Courage. I could watch Courage. That was a good show. Let me take that back. That was the last weird one I could watch. Was Courage the Cowardly Dog.
No,
let me take that back.
Serious, man.
But the rest of them that came out were just. It wasn't about like, it was just about being stupid. Like SpongeBob, I think, is what started this trend of just cartoons just being about just stupidity. And
we've always had that. Just like John said, Ren and Stimpy was just about nonsense.
Cat Dog.
We had our shows of our generation where.
Yeah, but honestly, I feel like that's the mainstream now. Like,
yeah, but those shows,
if you were to watch,
those shows didn't. But they didn't excel like these are. Like these have become.
Ren and
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, those are the mainstream now.
Ren and Stimpy didn't excel.
Ren and Stimpy existed, but I don't remember Ren and Stimpy being as big as some of the other cartoons. I remember them it was there, but like they would have taken a back seat to certain cartoons, whereas the stupid ones, the ones that basically push stupidity, have become the number one cartoons, and everything else seems to be falling behind them. Like for instance,
okay, no. Those have become those cartoons that you're talking about have become what Rugrats were to us.
Wait, repeat that.
Hey Arnold. Huh?
Repeat what you said.
I said that those type of cartoons that he's describing are what Rugrats and Hey Arnold were to us.
Okay.
No,
that's not for me. I was here earlier. I got a salad, but I didn't get the tortilla chips that come with it or a pork.
Kind of, you know what I mean? Like when you think back in childhood, like we're reminiscing on Samurai Jack and this, that, and the other. You know what I'm saying? Like for them now, it's like those type of cartoons are the mainstream, the main, I guess. I don't know how to describe it. Genre of cartoons that they watch.
Okay. So you mean like in 5 years they're gonna be reminiscing about
Adventure
Time? Well, I mean that
Watch
makes
an episode.
sense. That makes sense. But here's what I'm saying is that and I don't know, but from what I've been told,
It's
a
okay,
lot
it
of the
happens. Thank you.
a lot of the writing in this show,
You too.
a lot of the writing in these shows are adult, but they look very cartoony. Like where's one? There's one where there's like the main characters is this scientist and this little kid.
Oh,
Dexter's
Rick and Morty.
Laboratory.
I wish. Rick and Morty, yes, like Rick and Morty. Apparently, it's very super adult, but it looks like a little kid's show.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's it. That's any like Family Guy. It was super adult, but it looks like a kid show. I mean, it's just it's not. And Rick and Morty, but that's the thing. Again, they push this super crazy weird. Maybe it's just not my thing, but I don't know. I guess because maybe you're right. Maybe it is because in our generation was different, and when we see the newer generation stuff, it just looks stupid to us. But at the same time, I mean, it feels like our cartoons had moments of stupidity. Every cartoon does. That's what makes them a cartoon. They're supposed to be wonky and weird, and I get that. But I mean, at the same time too, there's just some stuff that you have to be. It's like to me what they come up with their character designs. Like they come up with like weird for us was Hey Arnold and looking at Arnold's football shaped head. Okay, that was weird. But then you have this one. They have like a friggin' robot, like not a robot, like there's this character called Lumpy Space Princess. It's literally a lumpy purple cloud. Yes, in Adventure Time, I swear to God, a lumpy purple cloud girl thing that she's like, oh my God, you love me? Look at my lumps. They touch on them, like it's like, and I'm like, what the hell am I seeing? Like. I don't even understand like what the whole idea for making that character was. Versus, hey Arnold, you can tell like okay he's a kid, whatever. There's certain things that just make sense about him, and then you have that maybe one or two weird things that just kind of bring out the cartooniness of him. But
here's my question though. Here's my question. Just like in Hey Arnold, where like okay it looks weird. There's Gerald with his weird head and Arnold with his weird head. But like if you watch the episode,
is that where you got your inspiration for your hair?
Oh, of course. I'm trying to be Gerald. But when you're watching Hey Arnold, like if you watch it, you'll see like there's some depth to it, like stupid.
Exactly. Yeah. You know what? No, even like you can relate to it because it's it's kind of like a lot of the episodes were like them playing baseball or I'm saying stuff that we did growing up.
But there is no depth to this, though.
That's my question. My question is, if you watch these new shows, do they have depth to it, even though they look foolish?
No, because Lauren watches Adventure Time. That's how I know about like certain characters like that. And I mean, I've watched it with her, and she watches it. Like there are like how to put it, like they'll be like saying like okay. Like in Hey Arnold, they have, little weird moments. But in this one, let's say Adventure Time, there's one where they're off to like, basically stop this bad guy, whatever. I forgot his name, Ice King. They're back to stop Ice King from kidnapping girls and trying to make them his brides. And in the meantime, while they're running after him, they're like, they basically use the most retarded methods of like dealing with, so like they'll be running and then all of a sudden you'll see like their like character will like light his like breathe fire out of his mouth to do something. It's just so random that you can't really. It's meant to basically just be. It looks like what they do is they take shock factor and they just try to basically be like, look how crazy this is. Like look how crazy this is, and then we add story elements in afterwards. That's what I get from it. It's like they're not really trying to bring any kind of substance at all to the show. They're just trying to visually make it as ridiculous as they can to bring in people based off of sheer just shock factor. It's like reality TV shows. If you have a reality show that's basically a normal show about normal families and normal this, no one wants to watch it. But if you bring in like something crazy outlandish, that's how you get views. And I think that's what they've said damn the damn the actual, the content and just make it as crazy as possible. Like Avatar.
Are you comparing Adventure Time to Flavor Flav?
Yes, I am. Damn it. Yes, I am.
Oh, nice.
Flavor Flav. But no, like look at the game. Here's something that had crazy art styles and was wonky, but it was good. Avatar.
The Last Airbender?
Yeah.
It looked weird.
Dude, the art style was not crazy. It was
the art style was very, I think, very
no, but look at the creatures. Look at the creature. I mean, I'm talking about the world of it. Not so much the art style.
No.
Dude, there was a platypus bear.
but
that's every anime.
But it was
every anime you watch, it has
a platypus bear.
No. In Avatar, with the way they did their animals, they were drawn as if someone was to say, picture a platypus and a bear together, that's what
they would look
like. It didn't look like 10 feet tall and super skinny and you know what I mean? Like it looked like a bear with a platypus mouth.
But but to be honest though, the whole idea of Avatar, I think, was pretty unique, and I think just the certain things
unique.
that they, yeah. But yet they had a good. But Avatar, at the surface, when you look at it, you would first look and think, kids show. But Avatar focused more so on, I think, in my opinion, the substance of the characters and the story than initially its craziness. Like I found, that's why I'll give something a chance. But I've literally watched Adventure Time and Steven because Lauren's the crazy who actually likes to watch it. But it's like I'll watch it with her, and I really do try to see what's going on with this. But dude, I just don't get where they're coming from. Maybe there's certain music, I guess, that people will listen to, and other people will be like, yeah, they'll love it, and they can find some sort of depth into it, and yet you'll listen to it and you're like, this is trash. Like, I guess that's just how I feel where those cartoons are concerned. I just don't get them. So I guess maybe I'm definitely the Joe in this. I'm the one guy out of 10 who doesn't like it. I think John and I are in the minority where this is concerned.
Well, I think that even though it's kind of like television, it feels like this is the age where it's the most garbage, but it's also the best stuff coming out of it. And I think maybe that.
What do you mean the most garbage? Oh, what, reality TV?
Yeah, reality TV, all this.
Yeah, but I mean, there's been amazing shows that have come out.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's the best of times and it's the worst of times when it comes to TV. And I think it may be the same with cartoons. Like maybe because look at Young Justice was a beautiful show.
Young Justice was fucking amazing. But see, that's the problem. Young Justice, in our time, Young Justice would have succeeded when we were watching cartoons, like when we were younger. Young Justice would have definitely
I don't think
succeeded.
So. Here, you know why Young Justice got canceled?
Why?
It's because they didn't sell enough toys for the Young Justice toys. So that's where they get a large chunk of their income. These cartoons is toys. That's why Batman had every X episodes there was another suit for Batman, so they can make another toy for it.
Well, I mean, Robert, what's the excuse for Justice League? I mean, we were arguably the biggest group that was watching it, more than likely, and there weren't any. I don't remember seeing Justice League toys everywhere.
There were Justice League toys.
Well, I didn't say they didn't exist, but it wasn't like.
I'm not making this claim. This is the claim that Cartoon Network and stuff was saying, and then they put them on it when they finally did bring them back. They put them on at a time almost like they wanted them to fail because they put them on when was it? Saturday afternoon or something like that. Some of the worst morning. The worst times. What happened?
It has to be the mornings.
It has to be the morning or prime
time. It has to be the morning. Saturday morning cartoons.
Yeah, and said they put them on at Saturday at 1:30, something weird. It wasn't prime time and it wasn't Saturday mornings. It's like a spot.
Maybe it was for the maybe because their demographics that they were targeting were the teenagers that sleep in.
Probably. But the official excuse that they gave was, it wasn't selling enough toys. The show wasn't selling enough. I didn't even know that was a thing.
I didn't even see any Young Justice toys. like I didn't even see any.
But the thing is, we're not looking for toys though. Like, when was the last time? Like, if you go to a Toys R Us, I'm pretty sure there's stuff like that in Toys R Us, but I never go to Toys R Us anymore.
I do.
I do. Toys R Us kid.
Dude, I still go to, dude, I went and bought a Lego set. I went and bought a Lego set out of boredom. I went and bought a Lego set out of boredom. Just.
Well, John, have you seen like Justice League toys and stuff like that?
Yes, but more geared toward the
movies.
Yeah, the movies, exactly.
The movies.
Yep. But no, honestly, I can 100% see where you're coming from there. With that whole claim that that they canceled it because they weren't selling toys. Because when I've gone to Toys R Us, like I would see a lot of what's it called, Ninja Turtles, a lot of
Ninja Turtles and what?
Ninja Turtles, Star Wars, Marvel.
Okay.
Marvel characters, I mean, pretty much Avengers.
The Ninja Turtle toys, they're like the new Ninja Turtles, right? The ones from the new cartoon. Yeah.
Yep.
So it's like these cartoon shows. That's what they're trying to do, is sell toys and advertising, obviously.
And mind you, I have an 8-year-old nephew, and then I got also a 2-year-old nephew, and I mean, like, one will watch, I forgot what they're called, Dinobots or something like that. Mm-hmm. What else? Paw Patrol. Like, dude, it's gonna be the same thing if you go to Walmart or Toys R Us. Except Toys R Us will obviously have the bigger selection.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, I mean,
yes, and I'm still a Toys R Us kid.
Yeah.
Well, I still go to Toys R Us occasionally because now I have Dante. I have an excuse to be able to go there a lot more. But like the thing is with stuff like Young Justice, there's other things than toys that they can sell. I mean, there's memorabilia, there's shirts. Shirts are arguably people for like $10-12 a shirt. It's usually like $12 to $18 a fucking toy. So they can definitely make up the sales in shirts and shorts and shoes, but I think they're just
clearly they didn't.
Because if they have the toy, they probably have a shirt too.
And here's the thing about a toy is that you get all the good guys, right? You get Robin, you get Starfire, you get whoever the hell else is in there,
and then all the bad guys to go along with it.
You get all the bad guys, and then you get their vehicles,
and then the playset.
And then because I remember when Ninja Turtles was at its height, man, I had the Turtle Van, I had all 4 Movie Star Turtles, I had the Technodrome. Dude, I went ham on the Ninja Turtles.
They still got it. They still got it. And it's so much cooler than what we had.
Well, here's the thing, though. But then what's the excuse for Adventure Time and Steven Universe? Because, like you said, I've gone into Toys R Us. I've yet to see a Steven Universe toy, and if I've seen an Adventure Time toy, dude, it's in Tate's. I've never seen one in
Hot Topics, bro. Hot Topics.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Wait, toys or clothes? Because even then, Hot Topics isn't...
Both. Miscellaneous crap, like the stupidest little things.
Well, I get that. But again, like you're saying, this is a show from Cartoon Network that should be selling toys. Where's the toys? But yet they didn't cancel it. I just think that that was an excuse because they have Adventure Time and there's no toys for it that you can really find in mainstream toy stores. So why haven't they canceled this?
But Andrew, a corporation, they don't really care what it is. If it's making money, they're gonna keep it on. Like they don't care.
No, I'm not saying that. I know that. But I'm just saying that their excuse for Young Justice being canceled is bullshit. Because if you look at Adventure Time and like I said, Steven Universe, There's no toys for those. So obviously they're not selling toys.
But no. But just because you don't see the toys being sold or you don't see all these toys doesn't mean that they don't have toys that are being sold. Like you're looking at it through your perspective only.
Well, as a shopper,
What happened?
I mean, I'll be honest. I was going to toy aisles when I go into a store like Walmart or Target or anything. I've never seen any. I see Marvel and freaking DC. They got their shit plastered everywhere.
They do.
Star Wars, Ninja Turtles, yeah, everywhere. Hot Wheels, everywhere. I mean, do you know wrestling, especially WWE? Them too. But I don't see the Cartoon Network toys. So that's what I'm saying. It's not like I don't check out toys.
Yeah, they do, bro. Yeah, they do. The stupid Adventure Time sword at Toys R Us. They have all different. They have all different.
Adventure Time sword. I have seen that.
Yeah, dude, they have so many little action figures for that crap, dude. It's ridiculous.
But I've never. Here's the thing. I've never noticed it because it's like I'm out of the market for stuff like that. So maybe I see it and I walk by it and I just don't recognize. But all these toys, I've never noticed. So that's why it was weird to me when I read that about Young Justice, because just like you, Andrew, I never seen any Young Justice toys like piling up anywhere. But apparently that was the case.
Well, regardless, they suck nuts.
Yeah,
that was a damn good show.
It was very good.
Like, you know, it reminded me of it brought me back to Justice League.
Because when you think about it, to get a show on something like Cartoon Network or something, for that show to air, like the only money Cartoon Network makes is by advertising. The show only makes money by either the network paying them for the episodes or the merchandise, and probably the network gets a cut of the merchandise. So I don't know. Maybe the pie wasn't big enough for Cartoon Network, or I don't know. Who knows?
Which is funny too. I mean that's just, you know, it's weird. It's weird how everything is.
Everything goes back to sales. Everything.
Yeah, I mean that's definitely true. Cash is king.
Yeah.
So everything revolves around that. But damn, dude. I mean.
Yeah, but let me ask you this, just out of curiosity. So, Young Justice got canceled because of toy issues or whatever. You know, the rumor, whatever it is.
Right.
Is Samurai Jack selling toys?
I have no idea. I don't know why Samurai Jack got canceled initially.
Yeah, actually, that's a good point. Because Samurai Jack was, I mean, I thought it was doing well. I know I was watching it. I know a lot of us were. A lot of us were watching it.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know why. I don't know why.
Well, they brought it back for our generation.
Maybe they brought it back to for the nostalgia.
Yeah.
I mean, but goddamn, dude, it's like, you know, that's what I'm saying, man. Like, you know, it sucks that the things that I mean, even Looney Tunes.
What are you laughing at?
The signal just keeps going in and out, and I'm just sitting here like just watching nothing.
Oh, right. It was working good for me. What were you saying about Looney Tunes, Andrew?
Well, I'm saying I could still watch Looney Tunes, and even though Looney Tunes wasn't technically my time, it was the time right before it, to be honest. But it lasted until like our times, and then you had Tiny Toons and stuff. I can watch those cartoons still and enjoy them, and you know, it just kind of to me, it's like, I don't know, maybe because I just, you know, having kids now, I look at it differently. But I just feel that our generation, the way I look at life and the way the world is to me, I think the world, you know, just tries to basically keep us kind of like, you know, distracted so that we're not, basically the world wants us dumb. in my opinion. And all these kids that are growing up are basically growing up with this stupid programming because the world just wants them to be, dumb, stupid idiots that pay their taxes and don't worry about all the important stuff in life. That's what it feels like to me, because our stuff wasn't exactly great either. Like, looking at Dragon Ball Z and looking at all the cartoons we watch. Yeah, they're not really massively full of educational substance, but they weren't designed like these to make you to make you into an idiot. Like, it feels like these cartoons are designed just to make kids morons, so that they're focused in reality TV and all that stuff just to keep you distracted, so that while you're looking at this, you're not looking at what's really going on over here.
You know what? They're kids, though. They're kids, man. Because we didn't. It was till after high school and all that stuff where the world started opening up to us. Where we started taking stuff like that serious.
And I don't think that it's that nefarious of a plot. Like, I think you're right. Cash is king. It's just like whatever the market is gonna eat up, that's what we're gonna give it to. So wherever the market goes is kind of what becomes popular. They don't really care what. I mean, look, people don't need help to be stupid and broke. Like,
nope.
Look, people just lack of motivation will do that, and there is no shortage of a lack of motivation. Just like no one needs help for that, but they're gonna keep shoveling whatever it is that you're gonna want.
To be fair, though, teach you something.
I'm pointing out myself, lack of motivation.
That's that. Well,
teach you something that.
Say that.
Well, sorry, I'm passing Lauren's job, so if I cut out again, I'm sorry.
How dare you?
Okay.
So stop talking.
I think I'm far enough away now. But do you know that there's fluoride in our water, right?
Okay.
Fluoride is actually what happens is it's linked to basically diminishing creativity in individuals. So, for instance, they did a study. They had two mice, and they would basically give one fluoride water. Basically water with fluoride in it, and the other they would give regular spring water. And over a period of a couple months, the one rat that didn't have the fluoride in his water was able to basically find his way out and basically use deductive reasoning, be like, this isn't right, and figure his way out. The other mouse or rat or whatever it was unable to get his way out because he just kept on getting lost in the maze. And so basically, from what the study, at the end of it, they basically determined that what fluoride does is fluoride in the brain, it limits creativity. So your ability to really, think outside the box, or even in terms of certain, I guess, recognize certain subtle changes in things. So basically,
plug
fluoride.
Wait, you're cutting off. What did you say?
Say it again, John.
I said there's a plug-in right here. This is why I drink Separate Hills.
No, but Andrew, that sounds a little bit like pseudoscience to me, because number one, there's a lot of different variables. Like, what if that rat was just dumber than the rat that didn't drink the fluoride? Like, there's no way to.
Well, no, to be honest, I didn't publish it. Some scientists published it. So
I'm not saying that it was you, but here's the most important thing is that a lot of times I think that society thinks it's creativity or intelligence or whatever that is the determining factor, but I think it's execution, because everybody has an idea, regardless of what that idea is. It's just actually putting pen to paper and making it a reality. It has nothing to do, because look, there's so many things of like stupid things that have become ridiculously successful, and people have a lot of better ideas that never see the light of day.
That's true. I'm not blaming. Don't get me wrong. Now, I'm not blaming like the world or fluoride in water for that. But I am saying that in terms of limitations, like in America, for instance, right? Let's look at the most important thing you can do into your body on a daily basis is feed it or fuel it, right?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of our food is actually banned in other countries. So
Yeah,
there's that.
that's true.
A lot the water that we drink, no other country in, well, not no other country, but I think we are the only country, matter of fact, that puts fluoride in our water. All the other countries said no, that's toxic. We don't want to put that in our water sources. So they don't deal with it. Just basically the pesticides, a lot of the stuff we do to our people, in terms of just the things and just them eating, which is something they do every day, or almost every day, unless something's, you're a homeless or you're on some crazy diet. You eat every day, but yet all the food that we have, for lack of better words, is poisonous. Like even the food that we bring to Africa, like we can't bring our food to Africa because of how processed it is. African people, when they eat our food over there, get sick from it and they can't stomach it. And how I know this is because I know a girl from Africa who she's Jimmy's friend, and she got married to his friend Kevin, and when she's at Jimmy's house, she can't eat a lot of the food that we have at like these parties and stuff because she just can't handle it. She grew up in Africa and they didn't have that type of processed food. So she has whatever she eats, she has to be picky about what she eats. So like, she eats mainly vegetables, like she'll eat a salad there maybe, and she'll just drink water. She won't drink anything else because she just can't handle it. So it's really bad that, I'm not, like, as far as the society goes, I think, and like we were talking about schooling, how in schooling we were never given, whatchamacallit, we never got to learn about how to invest our money or how to even open a bank account or just a simple thing, the basic parts of life that we need. Yet in other countries, these children learn this really early. Am I cutting out again? I'm sorry.
No, we hear you.
So yeah, I just feel that for a country that we're the greatest country in the world, I just feel that it's kind of messed up that there are opportunities here. I'm not saying that there aren't any, but it's sad that our education system is the 52nd lowest in the world or something like that now, and still falling. Like I think Sweden is number one, if I remember, like Sweden or Switzerland, one of the S's, is number one in education.
One of the S's.
One of the S's, but we just, it's just sad, I think, but there are opportunities here again, like I'm saying, but I do feel that as a country, we've gotten so, it feels like our country doesn't really give a damn about its people and to help them progress. It's the way I feel.
Because the people don't try for themselves.
Mom, I'll be there in a second.
You know what? I hate to cut this off.
I'm talking to some people. Are you talking to somebody? Yeah, I'll talk to you later. Yeah, Mom.
What? That was your mom?
Yeah. All right, Mom.
Thumbs up.
Mom, I'll be out in a second. Goodbye. Thank you. Love you. Good God.
I like how John is just frozen there with the thumbs up, but the light is slowly changing on your face, so I know you're doing it on purpose. Like, guess who just started streaming, Andrew? Your best friend.
Phil?
This is Low
Tier. God.
Who?
He's a street
John, you gotta look up this guy, Low Tier God.
Low Tier God.
Mm-hmm. And tier as in like this is the tier list of people, not like tear as in crying tear.
Hey, where the hell is John Longdale?
You know what, John? So I talked to, do you remember Stan? Big Stan?
Yes.
His homie? So I talked to him a lot. Actually, he has a very successful YouTube channel where he talks about like and bad dreams and stuff like that. But anyway, so I talked to him a lot. Kind of fell off the map. Like he just like deleted his Facebook and phone number, and he only talks to Stan, basically. Stan and his brother.
So, okay, well, I had his email address. I emailed him one time, and he's never replied back to me.
He never replies, man. I had his number once. We had like 2 or 3 conversations, maybe like 2 years ago, and I haven't heard back from him
When
since.
he was living in Tennessee?
I don't know where he was living.
I think he was living in Tennessee. He was going to school. I think he was becoming an RN or something like that.
Oh, really? I didn't. You know more than I do.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I had a few conversations with him, and
Andrew, did you know John Lonsdale?
he had to have. He lived on the same block as
Yeah.
Well,
I'm pretty sure I met him. I don't remember his face, but I do remember I remember the name. I also remember the face.
light skinned black guy, lived literally at the corner, the left corner. If you're looking at Philip's house, all in left, next to Maurice.
The same block.
Man,
I
think I know who you're talking about now.
He used to have a BB gun.
I remember the first.
The BB gun I don't remember, but
I met John Lonsdale. We were at Chris's house playing Smash Brothers on 64, and it was a free for all. And he killed one of my stocks, and then this is him to me. One of my stocks, and I looked at him. I was like, "What?" And then the whole match, I just focused on killing him. And he was like, "Damn, what is wrong with this guy? Like, Chris, why is this guy so intense?" I was like, "No, how dare you? You nothing. You're a pimple on Fitzroy's buttocks, and you dare to take a stock from me?" And he died.
First of all, Fitzroy.
Game. What's up?
Those are good times.
Let me tell you something, man.
Let's hear it.
I can tell you personally, as a pimple on your buttocks, I would never take a stock from you.
Thank you. Oh, man. But yeah,
oh my
I don't know
gosh.
what happened to that guy.
Boot to the head.
Na 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 na.
Yo, but seriously though, we need to all jump on a game and let's start owning again, yo, like we used to, yo. The crew is back. We need to just destroy the most ridiculous character that everybody thinks sucks, and somehow be good with him. I'm gonna be that guy who just kind of half camps, half runs around, and John is just gonna be a friggin' a blaze of glory, just running around. You're just gonna see John doing laps around the map. That is it.
John is usually the fast characters.
John is usually just fast. That's it.
Man, speaking about just fast, John, do you remember when Todd tried to quote unquote beat you up?
Yes. Yes. Yes, I already knew where you were going. And he was chasing me and he fell.
Oh my God. Andrew, this
He
guy
tripped over the curb.
This guy tried to chase John. I remember when we used to go outside and race, and I always considered myself slow, and I raced Ryan, and he was like, "No, you're fast," and I was like, "Really? I'm fast? Oh, damn, okay." And then John was like, "Hey, you want to race?" And I'm like, "Hell yeah, nigga, I'm fast. What are you talking about?" And I raced John, and he left me in the dust. I was like, "No, damn it."
Dude, I just remember one of the first times I saw like John and agility. I'll never forget, I was just like, John was being chased by, I think, Maurice. Like, he did something, and Maurice was chasing him. And John, you remember that tree by the mailboxes at the corner? It would kind of like have like a Y cleft to it.
Which one? Which corner?
Yeah.
By the mailboxes and townhomes, like all the way to where the curb was.
Close
there
to
was
Chris's
like a little
house?
tree there.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Not those mailboxes. The mailboxes by Philip's house. Sorry.
Oh, by Philip's house.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah.
All the way.
Yes.
There's like a wild tree there. Dude, Maurice was chasing at John, and John was running straight for the tree, and I'm thinking like, what's he gonna do? Like, what's he gonna do? Like, swing around it? And it was like a slingshot. It had that kind of like a Y cleft in the middle of. It was a tiny little thing too. Like no normal person could fit through that. And John leapt into it, like kind of like just leaped sideways right through the damn tree. He kept running, and Maria had to stop and like trying to get around it. And I was like, what the fuck? How did he get through that? Like I swear to God, John would like he contorted his way right through this thing mid-run. I was like, this motherfucker's too fast for his own good.
It's not fair, man.
Stupid shit, dude.
It's not
dude,
fair.
It was not fair.
Man, I remember when Todd tried to chase John, I had to pick up his ankles and give it back to him. The way John just made a turn. John just made a turn. He tried to make that sharp turn and just
He's just looking at John. He's like, nigga, no. Dude, ever since that, man, I was like, man, I will never change.
Don't even try.
I don't need that embarrassment. Like that.
Do you remember when Tommy got really into running and he wanted to race down the street?
Yeah.
Tommy freaking destroyed me in a race too.
Dude, let me tell you something. Tommy was nothing though compared to Chevy. He was.
Oh, of course.
Dude, Siobhan, he wanted to race, and it was me, Tommy, Kyle. Don't know why Kyle got into that. Alfred and Siobhan.
Whatever happened to Siobhan, by the way? You talk to that guy?
No, I don't know. Like Siobhan, they got sad, man. Like I was like, like, cause we were talking about like the last conversation I had with Siobhan when I realized I'm like, I don't need to deal with this guy. We were talking about Lil Wayne, and I was like, Lil Wayne is overrated. I was like,
Lil Wayne?
Yeah, because he loved Lil Wayne because he said he looked like Lil Wayne with the dreads. Siobhan used to think he looked like Lil Wayne. So I was like, whatever. And so he was like, we talk about Lil Wayne. I'm like, he's overrated as a rapper. And so he was like, nah, man, he's the best lyricist out there right now, all this bull crap. And I was like, okay, whatever. And so finally he goes, I was like, all Lil Wayne can rap about is drugs, alcohol, and women. That's the only thing he can rap about. He can't ever really go out of that area because he has nothing else. And so Siobhan looks at me and goes, well, he's like, what else is there? And I'm like, and I was just like, really? And I was like, that's as big as your aspirations are, is just drugs, alcohol, and women? I was like, and so that's what I was like. I kind of, like when you get an epiphany and you're like, why am I hanging out with these people? That's kind of what I did. I was like, yeah, so I just stopped hanging out with Siobhan and Kyle too, because I was like, all right, they're not really going anywhere. That's why I don't really hang out at Tommy's anymore. Not that I don't like them, but I started realizing I'm outgrowing you guys. I don't want to still be this person. I want to try to get better. Right. So,
John, do you remember? Because I know, John, you used to play Pokemon at Comic Connection sometimes. Do you remember that kid in the wheelchair, like the small guy? Yep. Yeah, we're talking about his brother. He passed away, right?
No, not at all.
Yeah, the kid in the wheelchair. Yeah, he died, and so did his sister. They both died within 6 months of each other.
How?
The sister had a stroke, and she
health complications.
Huh? What'd you say?
I said, and him health complications.
Well, kind of. Yeah, he died. He got it bad though. He had like what's his name? His bladder. Something happened one night, and his bladder was just hurting. His stomach was hurting him a lot. He was crying, and I think it was his appendix / bladder, and it pretty much while he was at the hospital, it ruptured.
What you say?
His bladder ruptured when he was in the hospital. Like he ended up waking up one night in extreme pain, and his bladder had ruptured, and he had a massive heart attack.
Oh wow! Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, he died. The sad thing is that he died in a painful way, which was horrible for someone like him who already lived his entire life in pain.
Yeah.
So it was a sad ending, to be sure. And his
But
sister, basically,
Go ahead.
yeah, I say she basically, she had a stroke, and then her heart just gave out after about a week. So yeah, man, it was
She was hit hard by
it's
Anthony's death, though. But I was gonna say he did get, because John didn't really see Anthony get better. Andrew, I don't know if you knew Anthony at this time, but when John knew him or saw him, he was in like this wheelchair and he couldn't move. Like he could not move. But eventually he got stronger and he was able to, like, he didn't need the wheelchair anymore and he could walk on his own and stuff like that. So
Oh yeah.
yeah, he did get better.
Yeah, I didn't see him at that point. I did see him when he had a wheelchair. I did see that occasionally. When he had it.
What'd you say, John?
Whatever happened to Jim? Common Connection Jim.
Oh, I still
Jim
talk to Jim, actually.
You still talk to him?
I still talk to Jim. Well, more so on Facebook is where we keep in touch. But we still talk. Jim, he does like painting and stuff like that now. Like
he does what?
Painting, like he'll paint a house, stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But yeah, man, I don't know. He's doing his thing. I think he moved back in with his folks.
Where's he at?
He's still in Florida. He's still around there.
I'm sorry, you cut off.
He's still like around Florida somewhere, like around Margate or something like.
Okay.
Yeah, he's still around there.
What?
Really?
Tell him I said what's up.
I think so. I will. He remembers you. He remembers all of us.
I'm sure he does.
He remembers everybody.
He put me as an employee. I was like, Jim, I never worked a day for you.
He put me as an employee too. I was like, I never worked at Comic Connection. What are you talking about?
I was like, I just accepted it. I was like, I put comedic relief at Comic Connection or something like that. I was like, yeah, but dude, I remember one time, man, when
times, man. Hey, Fitz.
I remember this kid.
Yeah, what's up, John?
You know what? I don't want to have this conversation. I don't forget it.
You don't want to have this conversation?
No, I don't want to bring it up. Leave it alone.
Huh?
Oh my God, what is this? What is this about?
No.
You're gonna have to tell me later then. Okay.
Yeah, whatever. You would remember, but no. Hey, remember when we were playing Pokemon when we went to the tournament and your dad took us down to Miami?
The video game tournament, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. Man, back then, man, that was so cool because the whole mall was like, it looked like you were in the Pokemon world almost. Like everywhere was decorated with Pokemon stuff.
Yeah,
one of my best memories, man.
What's that?
Was that Comic Connection, bro? And we were all there playing games, and then nowhere, man, you just heard, straight up, I know you have the God card.
Oh my God! Something tell me you were going there.
Some nigga put 5 in Fitzroy's face. That kid looked at you. He's like, "Do you have the God cards?" You're like, "I don't have the God cards." And he sent them back. Over to, and he came to us at our table. And he says he doesn't have them. He's lying to you, man. He wants you to. He wants to keep them for himself. He doesn't want you to have the God cards. He's like, go get them. And he's like, yeah. I know you have the God cards. You're like, I don't have them. He's like, you gotta put 5 in Fitzroy's mouth. When he slapped Fitzroy, we were all like, like Fitzroy's gonna kill him. We're like, Fitzroy got up, he stood up. We're like, don't kill him, Fitzroy, no.
There were only a few times where I really got upset. That was one of them. Another time was when what's his name? There was this other kid who had like oh man, he had like ADD or something like that. I forget his name. Damn it. Dakota.
Dakota?
Prick. Yes.
Oh God, you hated Dakota?
Yes, I did.
What did Dakota do? He's just Dakota.
He's a jabroni. That's what he did.
What did he
Oh my
do?
god! Oh my god, John! Do you remember? I don't know if John you were there or if it was later on when Andrew started going. But do you remember when someone stole a bike from Comic Connection and then Jim got into his car,
And ran him down.
Oh
Dude, that's what I was gonna bring up. I was gonna bring that up.
Dear God.
You remember the argument we were having before that, right?
Oh my god! Owen just. Oh, anyway, I'm sorry, John. Go ahead. What were you saying?
Nothing. I was like, you remember the argument we were having before that, right?
I don't know. John? I don't remember the argument. What was it about?
It was an ignorant argument about race.
Oh,
and we were
about the cycle?
About black people stealing
Stealing
bicycles.
bikes. Yep.
And like, sure enough, this kid comes up. We're sitting inside.
Bike.
We're sitting inside, and this kid is just looking in the window. And I'm sitting there, hey, whose bike is out front? I was like, there's somebody out front gonna steal this. And we're having this argument, literally, while this is happening. Sure enough, dude, that dude hopped on the bike and took
off with the kid
down, ran him down.
Man, hey, listen.
He came back with the bike.
Jim might as well have been on Baywatch or something like that because he jumped into action.
Jim got in the car and literally ran him down.
Yes.
Yes.
Literally
ran him down.
Yeah, literally knocked him, ran him down and brought
the back tire
back. Yep.
He busted the back tire. He bought a new wheel for the bike.
Jim wasn't having it, yo. And then he banned him.
He's like, he low-tier got him. He's like, you're banned. Oh, my gosh. Dude, I just remember Jim was, like, I remember one time when Jim, we were there and, I was at home and someone called me and told me, like, some kid was fighting Jim and started attacking Jim.
Yes, Jim got into a fight.
Do you remember? Did you meet? Were you there that day? Because
I remember Owen was there.
I came right afterwards, dude. Like, I swear to God, I came right afterwards, and the kid was sitting down. He was still talking smack or whatever, and all the cops were there. And I'm looking at this kid, and this kid said, I was making fun of him because I was look at this punk, because Jim couldn't hit him back. I think because there were some legal issues that Jim, if he got into a fight, it would have screwed that up or something like that is what the rumor was going around. And so I was like, I'm looking at this kid. I was like, I'd have fucked him up. And then the kid said something like, then do it then, bro. Do it. And I was like, really? So, I mean, I probably shouldn't have done this because a bunch of cops are there. But I walked up to him, and I basically put my face up in his face. I'm like, all right, let's see what you got, tough guy. And as I did that, a cop grabbed me by the shoulders, like, get out of the way. Get out of his face. I was like, man, I'm like, get off me, bitch. But regardless, I was pissed. I'm like, this nigga here. But yeah, that kid, I remember that moment. All of us are out there, and Owen was all like, oh, we were just in here playing games, and then this guy came and she got angry and started like attacking Jim. I forgot the whole reason why he did it, but yeah, I remember the kid's face to this day. I was like, man.
Owen just texted me and said he remembers Jim's fight well. I remember Bobby was trying to help Jim, and you remember Bobby?
Wait, are we streaming? Is Owen watching us?
We're streaming, yes. And I take it he is watching because he just texted me. But dude, do you remember Bobby, the big guy with the red hair, the long red curly hair?
You talking about the big guy with all the warts all over his body?
Yes. So that guy was biting the guy that was fighting Jim, biting him.
You're that damn big. Why you need to bite somebody?
Exactly.
He's like Zangief. Just grab him and like spin, do something, nigga.
John, I kid you not. This guy, he's like 6 foot tall. I don't know if that's
no. You're jumping too. He is 6'4" and like or 5. He's huge and he's as wide as he is tall.
Yes.
John.
Yes,
he is massive. Oh,
he's
and
a
the
monster.
thing is.
And hammer-fisted.
But here, check this out though. The guy who was fighting the guy who was fighting Jim, he had a homie there. And when Bobby was biting him, the other friend was like hitting him in the head. And he was like, why didn't you help me? He was like, man, I was hitting the guy in the head.
Dude,
6'9".
first of all, but
My
I don't
God.
get it.
Bobby is 6'9".
Oh, see, I was shorting him. That he is huge. When I say this dude, his arm. But the thing is, like, he's like the definition of a gentle giant.
Wait,
Like,
but
He really is.
I'm having a hard time grasping this. So you got this 6'9" guy
monster.
gnawing on this other guy, just gnawing.
Biting
Who
him.
must be the kid's like 5, maybe like 5'8".
Well, what did he do? Did he fall to the
5'8"
ground and
was the
like
size
start
of the
gnawing
kid.
on his foot, or did he just grab his arm and start biting him? Like with
Man,
the like,
I wasn't there. Apparently, he was standing up and biting him.
Well, my thing is, if you're that damn big, first off, you know what, man? I can't fault him for biting him anymore.
Listen,
because
let me ask you a question. Have you ever been bit by a 6'9" person? All right, exactly.
no, there's no excuse. I mean, really, Bobby at his size needed some protein. He needed a sizable protein source. Here was his chance. He's like, you know what, damn it, this is the only time I'm gonna get some protein.
As much smack as you want to talk about, Bobby helped Jim though. He was in there, yo. He was
biting.
He was biting, but he was in there.
Dude, man.
I don't know how to play.
You know why Bobby's the only one who helped Jim? Because he was so damn big, no one could get around Bobby to actually help Jim.
Oh my
he was
God.
blocking the way, yo.
Oh, you know, here's a fun fact. He lost like 200 pounds. He's super thin now.
That's impressive.
Mm-hmm.
I still will never forgive him for sitting down in front of me and having his ball sack hang out the side of his shorts.
That wasn't Bobby. That's
yes,
maybe
it was.
Tulan, but not Bobby.
No, Kevin. No. Bobby was wearing some shorts one time. Swear to God, he should have never worn those shorts. Because when he sat down, his ball sack was hanging out the side of his shorts, bruh. And like, no lie, Jim had to go like, guy, put guy, put that away.
Why you that did not happen? Why you?
Yes, he did. Yes, it did. His sack was hanging out the side of his shorts while he was playing Magic, because he didn't play. I don't think he played Yu-Gi-Oh, but he did play Magic.
He played Yu-Gi-Oh. But you know what? You know one thing I know for sure he did play, and he whooped me in Soul Calibur.
Versus?
No. Soul
Calibur. He used Astaroth.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
His Astaroth was nasty.
I remember when he picked Astaroth, I was like, "Oh, this might be an easy match," and he just literally chopped me to shreds.
You know, the thing is, though, he couldn't beat me in Soul Calibur. I did beat him with Siegfried.
Oh,
because that was when I couldn't touch, because I didn't play Soul Calibur till 3. I dabbled in 1 and 2. I just played them, but I didn't really own them. I would just play them when I would meet other people, so I didn't really do good in them. But in Soul Calibur 3, I picked up Siegfried, and I remember I dominated with Siegfried, even beat Bobby. His Astaroth, you know, he didn't beat me, but he came damn close. But when I say he had combos, he had freaking combos with Astaroth, and he would just hit you, do that thing where Astaroth comes and scoops you in, I think. Like, it's like a shovel move, kind of.
Yeah, yep.
And, dude, he did some stuff, but I managed to beat him with Siegfried. But, dude, man, that Siegfried was broken in Soul Calibur 3, in my opinion.
You know who had a good Siegfried? Who was amazing with Siegfried? Cynical.
Yeah. Cynical was good with Siegfried. Siegfried was, dude, in part 3, I think he was just broken. Like, I would beat everybody, even people who tried to outrange me with, what's his name, with Killick. Dude, Siegfried wouldn't have it. They take the broad.
You guys, look what I found just like 2 days ago. Yes.
Wait, which one is that? Is that,
Ruby,
Sapphire?
Ruby and Sapphire.
Oh,
yes.
My gosh, man. Dude.
Damn,
Pokemon.
this is old school. Check this out, yo. Jericho.
It's Jericho. The Walls of Jericho.
Yes.
The Walls of Jericho. Dude, Chris Jericho was the man. Still is.
Man. And
Kurt Angle. Dude, I was just about to say Kurt.
I
remember the first time they shaved his head, dude. I died laughing. They shaved his head. He had that toupee on his head, and he strapped it down, strapped it on top of his head. I was like, oh my gosh, dude, I miss those days of wrestling. Like the new days are kind of like, yeah. I mean, I guess
it's this. I mean, really, it is literally the same, but for a different generation.
But for yeah. Oh my God! Do you remember, John? Do you remember when Michael and like Henry would be outside like right in the grass and do like wrestle and like take on all comers?
No.
You don't remember that? He did it like 2 or 3 times where Henry would go outside and just like wrestle people.
No, I don't remember that.
That's not even fair if Henry was wrestling people.
I know, right?
Good God, Henry just friggin' like, you know, what you gonna do? How you gonna budge Henry? Henry's friggin' solid, man. Even dude, even not even on a weight thing, not even just on a weight thing. Henry, have you ever seen his calves? My God, his calves move. Okay.
Yeah, well, obviously, look at all that weight he has to bring around with him.
Wow.
Dude, Henry's a strong mofo.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, he is strong. So I mean, I can just, even without the weight, he's still got some strength too and muscle.
Yeah.
I was like, man, forget that. Dude, they're one thing though. That family was really nice. Like his mom was always nice to me.
Either you want it or you don't.
Yeah, you don't wanna. Yo, his mom, Maurice just rubs her the wrong way, man. My God, she is not.
Really? Is it that bad?
Maurice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. Maybe because he's a bit too dark. She's like, get out of here, darkness. Didn't she have like a lot of like figurines or dolls or something?
Yeah, yes, dolls.
Yes.
Oh man, I remember that. I was like, ugh. I remember one time she gave me some like statue hummingbird collection thingy or bird. She used to collect stuff like that, I think. Like she would have like statues of like little birds and stuff, and she gave me one for I guess helping them out with the yard that day. I was just being nice. I didn't care. He's like, oh, here you go. I was like, thanks. I just brought it home to my mom. Here you go, Mom. You know, like Mom's like, oh, thanks. So I was like, put it out there, but
I've always wanted a hummingbird.
I was like a statue of a hummingbird. Thanks. I'll cherish it always.
16-year-old kid.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, yeah, thank you. That's so thoughtful. Nah, man, but you know, she was nice to me. I never had any problems. I would come over there, and then I remember when Mike showed me his stash of porn he had taken from Louis' room.
What?
It was the most awkward time with Mike's house ever for me. Phil and I were there, and Mike took, you know, he had like when you go into his room from the garage, you go into the garage, make a right. His room was there.
Yeah. Open
it up.
Yes.
He had like a dresser right to the right. He would take out the bottom drawer of his dresser, and on the ground he
John,
had the VHS
you sound
tape.
familiar.
Huh?
John, you sound like you know about this hiding spot.
Yeah, dude. Like, dude, I remember one time we were moving the dresser. We were moving the dresser.
Dude, Mike's like, look at this. He popped it in, and we were just like, okay. And we just saw, he's like, I don't like this one because she's getting rammed, but she doesn't seem like it's like she likes it. And so he moved it back to some other chick getting rammed, and she was like screaming her head off. He's like, yeah. And so we're all there sitting on his bed, and we're just kind of like, you know, like like, what are we like? And Mike's just watching it, and we're just like, Phil and I are looking like, oh, this is awkward.
Why would he share that?
I don't know. He just decided he wanted to share it with us. He's like, yeah, guys, and we're just like, what are we supposed to do? Take our dicks out? Like, yeah, Mike. Oh yeah. It's like what are we supposed to do? All three of us in a circle. Come on, guys. I don't know what he was expecting. But I mean, it'd be nicer if you just let me borrow it. why I gotta, why I gotta be like in your room with me and Philip just kind of sitting on the bed like, and we're thinking too, like, I wonder if I should even be sitting on this bed. And Mike's just fast forwarding, and he's like, "Oh, look at this one." It really like, dude, like he knew this wasn't a DVD either. This was a VHS, and he knew exactly what minutes. Like when he counts out on the minutes, he knew exactly down to the seconds where he needs to stop. He stopped and play it, and she'd be there like right as penetration was happening, penetration happening, and we were like. Okay. It's funny when you rewind it and penetration happening, you just see tracking going across. Tracking. Okay, we're good. I was just like, I was looking around like, well, shit. What do we do now?
Are we gonna play Marvel vs. Capcom now, or?
Yeah, I mean,
I don't want to touch. I don't want to play. I don't want to touch the remote.
Dude, I'm telling you, man, I was just like, that was the most awkward moment for me at Mike's house ever. It was just kind of like, we never spoke of it afterwards. None of us ever mentioned that again. Just like to this day, this is the first time I've mentioned it since that happened. Honest to God, I was just like, man, that was awkward. Shit.
Damn.
Like, and then his dog was in the room
they're
too.
still in that house, aren't they?
Yeah.
Damn, that is resilience. So.
Whatchamacallit, Crystal was in the room too, man.
The dog.
Yeah. Crystal was in the room. She was on the bed, but to the upper corner of the bed too, just sitting there like watching us, like, y'all niggas finna jerk it. Like, my God, the Maltese. Nah, but dude, man, they still live there. Like, well, I mean, it's a nice house, so I mean, no reason to move.
It is a nice house. Yeah, you're right.
The neighborhood is still nice.
It's a nice house. I guess nice little cul-de-sac.
Yep.
Yeah, I think they have a good HOA there, so everybody who moves in there, treats the neighborhood right and everything. So yeah, I mean, what's that saying? If it ain't broke.
Yep, exactly.
So, plus, man, they're established there, man. They're set, and their diner's right where it is. So
Yep.
His parents are doing pretty good, man. His mom, God bless her, that woman, medical issues she has. She's still. I used to see her when she would come visit Henry when we worked together at GameStop. I would see her from time to time, and their dad would come in. Their dad I
didn't even know that Henry worked at GameStop.
What?
Oh, for years. For
years.
I know.
That was his calling.
Damn, man. Do you guys remember EB Games?
Yes, Electronic Boutique.
Yep.
Damn. Man, I remember in Coral Square Mall. By the way, I kind of miss Coral Square Mall. I got to admit. But they had the EB and the GameStop, and then both of them became GameStop. I was just like, damn.
Yep.
Defeat.
Yep.
Well, yeah, EB Games, I mean, like you said, they got bought out by GameStop, but they still exist because they opened up an EB Games in Texas maybe like a couple of years ago, like 3 years ago.
One EB Games.
Well, they wanted to test it out to see how if it would draw any attention or stuff. But what GameStop owns is that ThinkGeek. They own
ThinkGeek?
Yep, that's theirs.
Really?
What's Think?
They just have like cool stuff that you can like. I bought a set of like lightsaber chopsticks from them. Like they just have weird stuff like that. And I think
it's all geeky stuff.
It's all geeky stuff. So like in my car, the cell phone charger I got from ThinkGeek. It looks like the do you remember Kit from Knight Rider?
Yes.
It looks
Yeah.
like the front of Kit. It looks like not the front, but on the inside of Kit where he speaks and like the lights go up and down.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks just like the thing for Kit, and it charges your phone. And I got it. They just have stuff like that.
Think
Yeah,
Geek. Is that a website or something?
They do have
or?
a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Think
Oh,
Geek.
okay.
Yeah, man, it's a really popular place. So I mean, they've been. Okay, I'm coming. It is a girl I'm talking to.
Oh, put her on. Put her on. Tell her I said hi. Does she remember me?
Her name is John Roy.
Hey.
Yeah, did you hear her? Her name is John Roy. She's quite hot.
Ask her if she remembers me.
Do you remember Fitzroy? No. Yes, you do.
Wow.
Look at that face. Look at that face in that high top.
Tell him.
You don't remember Fitzroy House?
Tell him I said what
Man.
I said.
She said what I say.
I don't think I understand you actually.
Yeah, okay, nice try. Anyways.
She had twang.
Yeah, she acting like
I don't think I really understand you actually.
Yeah, okay, Mom. I'll see you in a few, Mom. I'll come. Yeah, go to bed. Don't worry. I'll just not.
You will not believe what I saw at my door.
Mom, because it rained, Mom, so all the ants came in and attacked your house. Because, Mom, their house is flooded. They gotta live somewhere. Yours is right there. Yeah, so apparently, you know, like when it rains, all the ants try to, get out. Especially if it rains really hard in Florida, all the ants will get out the ground and run into a shelter. So we had like 2 days ago, like Sunday, we had a whole lot of rain, and she woke up yesterday, and there was ants everywhere in her front of her door. So she's like, "What? I don't know where they're from." So basically, she had me drive over here to look at some ants, and I don't know what I'm supposed to do. That's why
Did you look at them though?
What do I look like? The ant whisperer? What are you doing?
Did you look at them? The ant whisperer.
Actually, funny thing is, it's funny you should say that because oddly enough, Lauren and I were talking about ants today, which is funny how this all came up today. Because you ever notice how the ants, you ever seen ants carrying a dead ant?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Today I was wondering, I'm like, why do they carry their dead? What's the point of that? And so I was kind of looking it up. I thought, maybe it's like a social thing, or this nigga died, take him. Huh?
What do they do? Eat him?
No, not at all.
Oh.
No, what they do is the ant, after 2 days, when the ant's body starts to decay, and it creates oleic acid, and all it is just that it's a smell that they recognize as death, and they're like, oh, he's dead. So even though that you kill an ant right now, and you squish him right there, and until 2 days later when they smell the oleic acid, and they're like, oh, he's dead, and they pick him up and they just dump him onto a pile. No one knows why they make the pile, but they just make a pile of the ants and just drop him there and leave him alone.
They believe that he's just injured until they smell that fume.
They don't even know about injury. They don't know what's going on with him. They just see him, and until they smell the fume, he's dead. And here's the worst part too: the scientists would take oleic acid and put it on a live ant, and they would grab him and track him off, and he'd be like, "No, I'm alive." And they would grab him and put him into the pile. And what's funny is the ant will crawl out and try to leave, and they'll be like, "Nigga, you're dead. Come on." I was dying. I was like, "So wait a minute."
That poor ant just walked into the Twilight Zone.
He's just like, wait, what? Why? They're like, he doesn't get up. They're like, it puts the lotion on its skin, or else it gets the hose again. And they're just like, I don't get this. I'm alive, dude. That's why I was reading that today, and I was just like, man. So today's just been an ant-filled day. I don't know what's been going on, but it's like, when you have a day and just certain things keep on reoccurring throughout the day.
Maybe you should watch out for ants.
Dude, I got bit. Actually, oddly enough, it's funny. It's been an ant-filled month, if you want to be honest, man. Because like last week, I was standing in like the truck that I was loading was outside the bay, so I had to go to the outside with all the freight and like load it in that way. And I was standing on like the curb, and next thing you know, I felt a sting in my leg. I was like, "What the fuck?" And then a bunch of stings. I'm like, "Yo!" So I looked down, and I stepped into, for the first time in years, a pile of red ants. And those motherfuckers went to town on my legs. Like, damn, bro. Like, I was like, come on, bro. I haven't been bit by red ants in I don't even know how long. And so, yeah, they tore me up and ended up, just loading the freight and freaking going off. But, dude, if you ever seen, there's this thing on YouTube where these people took, like, some sort of cement or whatever, like very thin cement, so it wasn't really thick, and they pumped it into the ground, into this really big ant's nest, and just pumped the entire nest full of this cement. And after a couple of hours, they started like digging into the nest, and what it did was the cement, like, kind of, I guess, combed out what it looked like. Dude, man, ants are no joke. You see like that little top mound, and yeah, you think that there's a lot underneath, but dude, it's probably about the size of like maybe like a one-story house is how big this thing was underneath the ground.
There's a ton of them. Hey, I was actually trying to get Owen on here, but I know that he's watching, and he watches. He's really into Hero. What's it called? Hero Academy.
My Hero Academy.
Yes. So
Academia.
So favorite characters from My Hero Academy. Whatever.
Just.
God damn it. Favorite characters from that show. Go.
The kid with the purple hair.
What kid is that?
Oh my!
The kid with the purple hair and takes the balls and throws the balls.
That
kid is awesome.
Sticky balls.
Minita.
Yes, that motherfucker is gonna be the strongest hero, the second strongest hero.
All Might.
Don't hate.
All Might's number one.
You think what do you think happened to All Might? Like, if you had to write it, if they came to you and be like, "All right, you have to write the backstory of this injury," what happened to him?
Cooking accident.
Oh, yes.
What? And he dies, or why he lost power?
No, why he's
yeah,
injured.
because you know how he has that weird, like, messed up whatever?
No, too many roids. Too much roids. He was shooting up in the wrong spot.
Honestly, what I would do, I would just make it the consequence of One for All.
Oh, like it just naturally does that to you?
After a time, the power corrodes the body, and your body can't handle it anymore.
Well, I mean, they kind of tell you what happened, but
wait, what?
They kind of tell you what happened.
He was in a fight, right?
Yeah, but they don't say against who. Not even a fight. They said he was injured.
Yeah, they did say Sue, and it did something to his insides. I forgot who it was. I don't know. I have the manga right there. I can look at it.
Yeah, but like I think he said that he had surgery.
No, because then he was like, "Oh, you know your stuff." It was like, was it when Miordia said something, mentioned which fight it was, and he was like, "Oh man, yeah."
Interesting.
Huh.
All Might is he's a cool character, but realistically,
All Might's the man, bro.
If I had to say, who my favorite character was, I mean, honestly, I really gotta say it's Midoriya. Honestly, the main character.
Yeah, of course, because that's the one you relate to. Dude, that's the one that like I was fucking wanting to bawl.
Yeah, well, it's just because I what I like about him, I just like his, and when I say character, I don't mean necessarily as just a character, but I mean his character on a personal level. I like his ethics. you know, he wants to just do it to be a good person. He wants to help people, and I don't know, and just the fact that even though he technically is powerless, even with the quirk, he's still kind of powerless because he can't just abuse it like everybody else. He still, no matter what, wants to, you know, do his best to help people. So I don't know. I respect. I think it's cool because it speaks more volumes of a character than, you know, like that's why I think I also liked Rock Lee in Naruto, because Rock Lee, you know, wants to be a ninja, but he, you know, doesn't know ninjutsu. And I guess I kind of like characters like that. That, you know, against the odds, they still try to, you know, succeed. I don't know.
Hey,
It's a.
I'm gonna say 5 years ago, was it when you fought Toxic Chainsaw? So they
Toxic
tell you
Toxic.
who. Yeah, they tell you who, and then what happened was my respiratory system was nearly.
I didn't hear that. What
Yeah,
did you say?
John, you froze up for a little bit.
Oh, damn. Go figure.
No,
Just
no, you said my respiratory system.
Yeah, it was destroyed my respiratory system and removed my stomach. Um destroyed my and my body wasted away because of the effects of the surgeries.
So he has no stomach,
Yep. No.
or it's a very small stomach.
And his respiratory system. Well, technically, you don't need a stomach per se, or at least a full of. That's what a gastric bypass is.
Yeah, sure.
It,
No, doesn't a gastric bypass just put a ring, like, or
Yeah,
remove
no,
the stomach?
no. There's a way. There's a way to do it where literally they cut out. Like you see how your stomach is like you have the tube, then you have the sac where that's your stomach, and the other tube.
Mm-hmm.
They can literally cut out that sac and just make it a one single long tube, no sac involved, so that when you're eating, the food pass through. How I know this is because my old boss just had it done, and she showed me the sac that was her stomach out on the table.
But a stomach is just like skin in the sense that it can shrink and contract. So like if you have a gastric bypass, in time you can get that sac again. Like it'll probably take years.
No, based on what she told me, she said no. She said literally, like, she could eat, like, she can't eat a lot. She can only eat, like, say you have like a small little cluster of food like this. That's all she can handle, and she gets full off of that. So the thing is, she said, now here's the thing. This is what she said, and I'm just gonna go off of it because, you know, she had the surgery, so I'm assuming she asked these questions. But apparently, she said she could eat cake all day for the rest of her life, and she would never gain a pound. Now, I think that's true because she can only put in so much into her body. However, that's still, I was telling her, I was like, well, you still need to, you know,
eat healthy.
To be healthy. You can't just do that. You're going to kill yourself. But according to her, she, you know, will never really gain any more weight. And according to her doctors as well, from what she's saying. So it's crazy. I guess her body just, even though they cut out all that skin, I think you can only stretch so much if it did stretch again. But yeah, right. She's saying she gets full so fast.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So All Might basically can't eat.
Well, he does. You remember when he asked Mioria to eat lunch with him?
Yeah. He does eat, like, he spit out, like, the coffee and stuff, like, the other time in the anime when he drank it. He was drinking coffee and spit it out or something. Like, he eats food. But,
who cares?
like,
he's All Might. He's the man. That's it.
One thing I really like about what they did in that story is that they made this character so powerful, but clearly he has there's a time clock on him. Like,
ever since his surgery or since his battle, yeah.
Right. Like, we know that, well, it's a way to take him off the table. Because, like, in Dragon Ball Z, they would do that with Goku, but it would be like, oh, he's dead or he's training, like, so that the other characters would have to fight and, like, figure it out. But with All Might, it's like it's built into his backstory, which I thought was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't know. I like the whole story itself. I mean, the underdog, the kid coming up, and all my like. Really, I'm dreading the day that he's if he
He bites the
dies or
dust.
he's just completely out of the picture. Like, dude, I mean, the first season was fucking awesome. Even at the end, like when he came in to save the day, like everyone was just like, yeah, like
Don't
he came and
fear.
saved the day. He was the
I
hero,
am
but now
here.
now we're at the phase where he's lost his power pretty much. He can only hold his form for 15 minutes and shit like that. Like
Mhm.
now it's Mioria has to step in and take over, but it's not all about him because you have all these other characters too that are developing.
Mhm. But
So
Yeah.
but but
And,
you say that now, but the moment that the main character, when all the other characters are in trouble and the main character steps in and says, "Never fear, I am here," you're gonna have that one tear.
well, wait. When Mioria steps in to say that, it'd be like,
Yes.
okay, you know what? I don't know. Just because it's a little out of character right now. I don't know.
Right now, but 2 or 3 seasons later, the hell? Ah,
My phone. My phone is ringing. Yeah.
2 or 3 seasons later, after you see his confidence build a little bit and he starts to learn how to develop his power, like to use it,
Yeah,
and then he steps in to save the day.
yeah.
Mm.
Oh yeah, bro. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, bro. Dude, I mean, dude, I was almost in tears when he told him that he can be a hero. When when fucking All Might came and saved the day at the end. Like what else?
Which that was the biggest bluff in in
Yeah, what?
modern anime. That was like the biggest bluff in modern anime.
No. No, that is not the biggest bluff in modern anime.
Let's hear it. What is the
The biggest
biggest
bluff
bluff?
is Mob Psycho.
I still
Your
haven't seen
character.
it.
Your character, bro. The guy
My
that I say
character.
yes, yes. He is the biggest he yes, he's the king of bluffs.
Okay. What's his
That's
name
why
again?
oh man. What's the sensei's name? Damn dude, I just rewatched it a few weekends ago. I
How
can't
dare you?
I can't remember. Bro,
Uh,
it's not like John or P. It's Shimikawa. Well, I don't know, whatever.
okay.
But yes, no, that is the biggest bluff. Like that end fight was amazing.
Really? It's that serious?
Yes, yes.
Damn. Okay.
But yeah, no, I don't know, man. There's something about it. Something about My Hero Academia that has the heart that most animes don't, or yeah, most shows don't have.
Hmm.
So I'm looking
I'll
forward.
agree. I'll agree. I found some of the stuff like I found the drama like a little over the top, but during the like a lot of the scenes that you mentioned, like I felt myself smiling watching it.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. And it brings you. I don't know. It's the heart. It literally has it. Like, dude, I can't describe. Well, I can't bring up another one, right? At least right now, that had that. Like the
Mhm.
sincerity and like I don't know, innocence.
Mm.
So, but yeah,
Yes.
I've
Very
been
good.
reading them.
Wait, what
I can't
happened?
wait for I've been reading the manga. There's a
Mhm.
few scenes in the manga, dude. I felt it, like I felt it, and I was like, oh, it was like shit. And it's gonna be coming up. It's gonna be coming up in the anime, so I can't wait. Actually, no, we're probably third season, third or fourth season.
Oh, really? In the manga, it's that far ahead?
Yeah, in the manga, yeah, there's a few arcs that happened after this right now. Like there's still another part to this. There's still another arc in this season. Uh
Okay.
then there's a villain. There's a villain or whatever.
Hmm.
And then it touches back on the original villain from the first one and yeah, there's a few
The
there's
guy with the hands, what is his
yes.
quirk? What does he do?
He can deteriorate stuff that he
Oh, that he touches. That's right.
yeah. Yep.
Hmm.
Yeah, so I don't know. It's pretty cool. And like I remember when me and Andrew were first talking about it, one of his biggest things was he felt like the other characters weren't getting, the light. Weren't getting the shine on.
Right.
Like, dude, it's only the first season. The first season is always about the main character, regardless.
Mm.
And an arrival and stuff like that. But I was telling him, I was like, dude, it's gonna get better. You're gonna start seeing all the other characters, and what everyone else has to offer.
Hmm.
So,
I kind of like
and
that one girl's power creation, where she just makes stuff out of her.
yeah, right, right. It's
Yeah.
like, dude, it's like, how do you stop that? You just, it's like she just whips out a bazooka, whips out a minigun.
Yep. Hell yeah. But apparently she has to know like exactly what it consists of to create it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Still,
Yeah, I think
yeah,
that's pretty cool.
she has to be smart too.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
but yeah, I don't know. It's pretty cool. Did you start watching the second season?
No, I haven't. I only watched the first one.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I'm just gonna let it finish and then just
I
watch it
don't
in
blame you.
bulk.
I
Yeah.
don't blame you. I don't blame you. Like I feel like this week by week shit sucks. It's like normally I would let it stack, but honestly, I enjoyed this one so
You're just gonna keep up with it.
anime that I really got hooked to, and yeah, I mean there was what is it, Drifters that I thought was really fucking good.
Hmm. Drifters.
Um,
What's that about? Like in a nutshell.
it's about I guess famous warlords, Japanese warlords. They
Hmm.
get taken out of their time and put into this alternate realm, I guess.
Okay.
And they're there to I guess come together. Like I don't, dude. It's kind of,
This sounds like Ronin Warriors, sir.
but I mean they were well known warlords like Obunaga. Um, I mean,
This is sounding like Ronin Warriors, man. Is
yes,
this Ronin Warriors?
no, not at all. Not at
Ah,
all. Not
damn.
at all. So they get taken from their time, from whatever time that they're in, that they were in history or whatever. They get taken from that time and put into this alternate world all at the same time. So like, and so there's a dark force coming or whatever, and they're there to
John?
against. Yeah, hello.
Okay, there we go.
Oh,
There's a
okay.
dark force coming and what?
There's a dark force coming, so they're there to kind of get the natives of that world together and fight this dark force. But bro, what I mean by like, it's not Ronin Warriors whatsoever. It's like
Okay.
Ninja Scrolls
Oh,
meets
damn.
meets like, dude, these tactics, dude, they were so sick, bro. Like it was like war type, like real war.
Is the art really like is it like Ninja Scrollish where the art is very what's the word I'm looking for? Realistic, I guess.
No, it's more I would say more like yeah, I guess more like Ninja Scroll. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It looks a lot better. It looks a hell of a lot better than Ninja Scroll did, but yeah,
Really?
yeah,
Ninja Scroll still holds up. Like the art still looks good.
yeah. It
Yeah.
does, but this is definitely a lot better. And
Damn.
I mean, dude, I mean just the tactics, and how they're, gonna take over something. Like, dude, it was sick. And then the
Damn.
main
Okay.
character, well, I consider him the main character. There's three. Um, can't remember his name though. But yeah, it was really good.
What was it called again?
Drifters.
Drifters. Okay.
There's
Interesting.
only one season. It's like 12 episodes long.
That's my kind of show right there. I can get through it.
It's like, dude, I mean, I'm still dragging my way through One Piece, bro.
Man, you are a stronger man than I, because there's no way I could. I'm not even brave enough to start One Piece.
Bro, honestly, I don't know what got me. I think it was it was a really dull season. The winter season, no, not winter, the fall season. There was only like one or two shows I was watching.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, let me just watch it. Let me start. I was like, we'll see how it goes.
Man.
I figured I'd lose interest, and I have a few times. But I was like, dude, I've made it so far. I've made it so far. I'm like at five. I'm in like 516 or something like that.
Damn, you are pretty far.
Yeah, so it's just like at this point, I can't stop. I have to continue.
Damn. Man, there's so much. Like, I still want to watch like Iron Fist, and I haven't even started, and that's only like, I don't know, maybe 20 episodes, something like that. Those Marvel stuff. Are you into that? Those Marvel
No,
shows?
no, not at all. I don't know. Like, I think I'm heroed out. Like, I guess
Oh, okay.
even though like My Hero Academy, I guess is kind of a hero thing too, but it's not the
The
superhero comic
superhero,
book, comic
right?
book. I
Style.
don't know. Yeah, it's just like, dude, I feel like everything feels the same now.
Hmm. I feel
Everything
you.
feels the same. Like, dude, Iron Fist kind of reminds me of Doctor.
Hello. Hello.
Yeah,
Okay. You said it kind of feels like what, Doctor Strange?
I'm sorry, you kind of broke up now. What?
I said it kind of feels like Doctor Strange. You said.
Like Doctor Strange meets Batman.
Oh, okay.
Like, I don't know, it's just something about it feels like I've already seen the story played out.
I feel you.
And
Superheroes are the new. They are the new thing. So it's like they're everywhere.
but they're not the new thing.
Well, I mean, they're not new, but I think they're the new thing. Like everyone's trying to do like a
That's because I
superhero
can
esque.
remember since X-Men. How long is this new thing supposed to last? Because the X-Men, Spider-Man, Iron Man, Avengers,
The
like, dude, I mean, come on.
But Iron Man wasn't a thing until like 2008 when Robert Downey Jr. played Iron Man.
Yes,
Like before
yes.
that, no one cared
So,
about
but
Iron
how is
Man.
that a new thing? Like, so
No, no,
you're
no.
saying superheroes a new
No, no,
thing?
no. It's not. It's not a new thing. It's an old thing, but it's the new thing. It's just
Oh, okay.
it's become popular again.
Yeah.
Actually, I mean, it never really was
Like,
popular.
honestly, out of all of them right now, out of all the Marvel universes or whatever, or Marvel movies and stuff like that, I think the ones I'm more intrigued with is Guardians of the Galaxy and Doctor Strange. Reason being, because I did not read those comic books when I was a kid.
Yeah,
I wasn't
but I
exposed to those
mean,
characters as
the
much. I mean, yes,
okay, I see what you mean.
Doctor Strange, yes, but Doctor Strange for me was always like the cameo guy. Like, I never actually comic books.
Well,
He
a
just
lot of these
appeared in
heroes,
a lot of these.
a lot of these heroes, a lot of people didn't read. Like, I never really read Iron Man or
I
Captain
did.
America.
I did.
You read Iron Man?
Yeah.
You're weird. Like I was always reading Spider-Man
Dude, I
and
remember X
X-Men.
Factor. I
I
remember
remember X Factor.
Wetworks. What else? X Factor, X Works.
There was X
Wetworks.
Force.
Huh?
I remember there was X Force for a
Yeah,
little
X
bit.
Force.
There
And then there was so
was
many different teams.
because X-Men got like early to mid '90s. Like X-Men was the thing back then.
Yeah.
And then they kind of brought it back in 2000 when they made the X-Men movie where what's his name, Hugh Jackman.
Actually, I thought that was back in the 90s.
No, 2000 is when it came out because I remember specifically that that's Hugh Jackman and Patrick Stewart. They played those characters for 17 years because Logan is the last time they're playing those characters.
Yeah, but at that 20 years.
No, 17
No,
years.
no, it's been 17 years.
It came out in 2000.
Yeah, they've been doing it for a long time. I mean,
A hell of a
they
long
age
time.
they age very well. I mean, of course, there's also digital touch-ups
Patrick
and
Stewart
stuff.
hasn't
But
aged at all.
What happened? Patrick Stewart?
He hasn't aged at all. He's still the same guy he was back in 2000.
In like 92, yeah. It's all that Earl Grey tea that he drinks.
That what?
Earl Grey.
dude, you know what I love the meme they have with him when he has his face like this, like, and then
yeah.
they're like, how come someone can kill Tupac but no one kill Kanye? I was just like, yeah. Oh man, dude, but like Patrick Stewart is awesome, man. Him and
No, whoa,
you know,
whoa. Sir Patrick Stewart. He is a knight.
Whoa. Whoa.
So he's been knighted?
Yes.
Him and the Magneto actor. I forget his name.
Sir Ian McClellan, he's a sir?
Yes.
You know who also is? Ben Kingsley, Sir Ben Kingsley.
Yes.
And Sir Elton John.
Really? Elton
Yes,
John.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Come on.
yo, ready for Fitz, you ready for it? You ready for what got him knighted? Like thunder under the covers. And I guess that's why they call it love.
Man, Elton John is a knight and I'm not. There's something wrong in this world.
Dude, you're just Fitzroy House. You're not Sir Elton John.
Listen to that name, though. I need to be Sir Fitzroy House.
You need to be in real estate is what you do. What's your name? Fitzroy House. Who would you trust? Who would you trust to sell your home? A man named Fitzroy Johnson or Fitzroy House? Dude,
Point
that
taken.
nigga right there. I wouldn't even, based off a name alone, I would have just picked you. What's his name? Fitzroy? Oh, yes, him.
Oh. Thank you.
Mr. House.
Yeah.
My name is Mr. House. You know, like, you know, they look at you like, oh my God, his last name is House, baby. We need him to sell it. Dude, oh my gosh, yo, you could not lose in the real estate business, Fitz.
I'm gonna put that in my back pocket.
Yeah, you know what? Just remember who gave it to you, okay? It'll be in your back pocket, and so will I. But no, seriously, we need Agent House. Agent House, my God, home agent, real estate agent.
You know who came up with that Agent House? Which,
Who?
to be honest, people still call me that today, even in California, who don't know. Hans is the one that came up with Agent House.
Hans is the one who came up with a lot of great shit. Hans came up with Knights of the White Dove. How godlike of a name can you have,
what a ridiculous name for a team. Knights of the White Dove.
We were Team Knights of the White Dove. Like, I mean, just like, look at that, dude. Like, tell me that doesn't instill fear into your heart, yo. Like, oh my God, look, it's the White Doves. No, it's the Knights of the White Doves. And insert cape here. It's just like brush it aside, and then afterwards, Knight, do the night coup. You know, like, oh my gosh, yo.
I don't know what Hans was smoking that day when he came up with that.
Well, I don't know what Hans is smoking any day, much less that one. Hans like, hi, I'm Hans. How you doing? And then I remember when Hans told me about the secret to getting women was a website called
SoSuave.com. John, did you know about
Dear
that?
Dear God.
No.
Oh, yes.
That is the secret to getting women is a website called SoSuave.com.
SoSuave?
SoSuave.com.
And what is it?
It's a website to help you to get women. I mean, we can't really talk about it at length because only the in people know about it, but Yes,
Dude,
you need
yes.
to go to
When
sosuave.com.
Hans gave it to me too, Hans was like, dude, he gave it to me like he was giving me like entrance into the Masons or something. He was just like, here, go to this, Andrew, go to this website, but you can't tell anybody about it. SoSuave.com. That's where I learned how to pick up. I'm like, oh, what woman have you picked up? I mean, but then again, my God, you created Knights of the White Dove. I must listen to him. At that point in time, I had to just give it a try because his resume spoke for itself.
Because he came up with Knights of the White Dove.
Listen here, man. I'll tell you right now, he came up with it, and luckily we ended up taking out our enemies, the Knights of the Dark Dove. I mean, my God.
So stupid.
Dude, man. You know what? They were from Oakland. So that explains a lot. Straight up niggas coming up in this. Yes, yeah. But nah, I miss Hans though, man.
Gignard.
Yeah. You told me he was doing pretty well.
He's doing really well. Yeah, he does like a I don't even know what it's called basically, but
Perfect.
He'll get like he'll get like he helps with like internet presence and stuff like that, I guess is the best way to put it.
Okay, it's pretty cool, dude.
Yeah.
And whatever he's doing though, I'm pretty sure he's doing okay, man. It's just good to actually, see that one of us is doing good. I think all of us are doing okay. We're not like begging on the street. So shit, we must be doing something at least, right? It could always be worse. So, but yeah, man. But regardless, man. Oh my gosh. Speaking of stuff to do, what was I gonna say? California. You were telling me that like over there's always something like some convention or some sort of thing just going on at any given time. There's always something to do.
All the time, man.
Dude, that's fun. I've been trying to get. Speaking of convention, I've been wanting to get more into the cosplay scene, but I've been finding it like hard to. I guess maybe just because I'm tired and when I get home I'm just like, screw it. But I should find some time to actually start making my some costumes. But man, I didn't know how much like equipment goes into it. My God. It's not just your average crafts. I mean, these niggas use like industrial equipment and shit to make cosplay.
Yeah, it's pretty serious, man.
Dude, yeah, and then niggas
I saw that you did. I saw that video where you were cosplaying as King Kai.
Oh my God, first of all, that cosplay. Let me just put it like this: it was such a crappy cosplay outfit. It was the cheapest thing we could probably ever do, and we came up with it because they came up with it for 2 days before the thing, and Erica was like, okay, we'll just grab this, throw this on him, do this, and I was the one who came up with the idea of taking a monkey. I was like, we need a monkey. I must have a monkey, and they hot glued him to my shoulder, and so obviously Bubbles, and they were like, okay, so we'll go ahead and do this, and
I think we lost Andrew.
I told. Oh, sorry, am I there?
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, I
Wait,
told.
Did we lose John?
No, I see his eyebrows moving. I
don't see anything moving.
He just gave us the people's eyebrow. Yep.
Say something.
John, are you talking? He said, "I am." Oh no, it looks like he's saying "I am," but I can't hear it. I just read your lips.
Oh. Yeah, I'm here, bro.
What a prick.
Oh my God, this guy here. But
anyway, John, have you ever done that cosplay?
What?
Have you ever
No.
I tried. I want John to cosplay. Like, dude, John would be beat. I want.
Yeah, but no.
You know what I want to do? I want to do the two brothers, the two Hokages, the first and second Hokage. I was gonna do the first Hokage, and John has the perfect bone structure for the second Hokage. Can you imagine him with a white hair and a white beard? Oh my God, he would look sick.
The second Hokage? Oh, the water guy.
Yeah.
Bye, Fitz.
What the heck?
It said you left the call, but you didn't?
Yeah, what?
Gosh. Well, how is it still playing? How is it still live?
I don't know, but somehow you left and you're still here. My God, that look at you, how defiant you are. When Google tells you no, you say. If Google tells you no, you say yes. It's just like, okay.
I wonder if this will still live stream then.
It still says live on my
It's still
same
I
here.
know. Same here.
Yeah, so
Interesting.
we're still awesome
Hey,
apparently.
hey, you're over here talking about cosplay and stuff, Andrew. You plan on going to MegaCon?
I'm sorry, I was just looking at my camera, sticking my tongue out.
Never do that again, Andrew. Oh God. Okay. Are you going to MegaCon?
Yes, I want to go, but when is it this year? I don't know the date.
I think it's a month away. I think it's the May 25th in Orlando.
Oh, nope, definitely not going.
No?
Oh damn.
I would love to. Yeah, but the thing is, dude, I don't get that time off. It's hard for me to get MegaCon off. I'm probably just gonna go to.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Well, I can get it, but I can only plan for next year because, truthfully, I didn't plan on going to MegaCon this year. But if I plan for next year, I can definitely go because
That's
I could.
a year away. I'm not
Well, I
worried
mean,
about
dude.
next year. I mean, so
Yeah, I
much can
know.
happen within a year.
A year isn't that long anymore, bro. I mean, it was 2015 like yesterday. So,
For you,
but
I know,
I
man.
know.
And we're already like we're a month in basically of the second quarter.
Yeah, dude. Trust me, it's going fast,
away
bro.
unless I'm spending big money on a fucking vacation or something like that. Like I can't plan a year away to go to MegaCon. Like yeah, it's like
Well, no, it's just that.
$25 plus
Well,
gas.
no, it's just that the reason for me too is because I couldn't. My vacation time. The thing that sucks is I have to bid for vacation. I'm on the lowest end of the totem pole because I'm the newest guy or one of the newer guys, and so everybody above me, which is pretty much the entire station, bids what they want. I can see your back. What do you know? They
Very
bid
nice.
what they want, and then I get what's kind of like the leftover pickings.
So
So
let
I
me,
may
but
not
you
even.
can't. But let me ask you, like, you
That's
can't request a day off a month in advance.
No, not
Like,
really.
like,
It it doesn't work like that. Here's the thing too. If I request that day off, it's just it's like an absence. It's weird. FedEx, because of the nature of the business, they need people to bring freight to places on
yeah.
time and stuff like that. It's like you can't really request a day off like that. You have to
but what if
do it.
all of a sudden you're you're so sick that one day
It's considered an absence. Even if you use a sick time, you still are counted as absent.
So what happens if you
And
get an absence?
well, you don't want to get enough of them, which is the problem I'm on right now. Because I was legitimately healthy the entire of last year until August, and that's when the cold and flu season just came in and just hit me like a ton of bricks. And so I got sick a couple times, or my son was sick and I had to watch him. Well, like, let's put it to you like this: I called out maybe, and then I injured my ankle a couple weeks ago. So I called out maybe about 8 times for the year, but that's because a couple of them were because I had to watch out for Dante. Oh yeah, by the way, Dante had gotten pneumonia, like last year. So there's a lot of stuff that went on, and I had to take some time. Well, apparently I got written up on a letter because of the fact that I was below 96%. I was less than 96% there the entire time.
Oh wow.
Damn.
Yeah, so 96%. You don't want to drop below that, or else you're unsatisfactory, and you get a letter for that. Yep. So yeah.
Damn.
But you know that meme that says, you can't get fired if you run the company?
Oh, what you're planning on running FedEx?
Damn right. Actually,
Oh, yeah.
I just want to. I don't want to run. I don't want to run a Fortune 500 company. I could never do it anyways. I don't have to.
Just challenge someone to a shadow game.
Shadow game.
The
Forget that,
owner
nigga.
of FedEx.
No, nigga, forget that. Shadow game. I can't do that because personally, my dueling skills are lacking right now. But what I will challenge him to is a Shaolin Showdown.
That
Hit
was
it.
a good show. I liked Shaolin Showdown.
Gong Yi Tenpai. Be like, let's go. The fight is on. Yeah, I like
Even
that
though
show, man.
the art was like complete garbage, but the show was pretty cool.
I liked Omi, man. Omi cracked me up.
Yeah.
Omi and Raimundo. I like that
Raimundo.
Raimundo was the one who ultimately became the.
The Shaolin Dragon.
Yeah, I
Yeah. If it
really
was any
enjoyed.
other show, it would have definitely been Omi.
Yeah, I like that they didn't do that. But there's little subtle surprises like that in shows at times that kind of put a smile on my face. The only character who will never win at anything, no matter what, is Ash Ketchum. He will never win anything. That nigga will get to the final stage of every Pokemon challenge, like championship, and fail somehow.
Man, is Pokemon still going on?
Yes, and he lost again.
Jeez.
Dude, Ash has never won a Pokemon championship, ever.
No, that's not true. He won the Orange Islands.
Bullcrap. When?
Yeah, he did. The second season.
He
The Orange
won?
Islands. He won it, yes.
Are you sure about that?
Yes. He beat, I think
Like,
it was, at the end it was Lance, who had a Dragonite.
yeah, Lance and Dragonite. Wait, are you telling me his Charizard beat Lance?
Yeah.
Really?
Pikachu.
I remember. Or Pikachu. Pikachu, for one, Pikachu is on steroids. That damn rodent cannot be that powerful.
Oh, you think so?
Man, what's he got? Like a level 99 Pikachu with 999 stats across the board? That's a
Game
damn
Shark.
Arceus. That's a
Game
damn
Shark,
Arceus,
sir.
yo. Pikachu's like, Pikachu's a god. Pikachu does whatever it wants. Pikachu, get in the Pokeball. Pikachu doesn't like the Pokeball.
Exactly.
That Pikachu has way too many options.
Man, I remember when that show was brand new, you could not tell me it wasn't cool.
Fuck yes, bro.
Oh, yeah.
You could not convince me that show was not cool.
I remember.
Pokemon ran the world for
Summer of 5th grade going into 6th grade. Summer of 5th grade going into 6th grade. I remember. That was
I remember
the
this
shit.
girl named Morgan who came from Japan. Her family was in the military, and she was this is when I was still in Virginia at the time, and she came from Tokyo or whatever part of Japan with her family because her dad moved back to the States in Virginia. And man, she blew our minds because she had all these Pokemon like toys and memorabilia and stuff that she'd gotten straight from Japan when she was living there. And we were just like blown away by it. We were like, oh my gosh, she would tell us about what Pokemon was like over there and how big it was, and like they have festivals about it and stuff like that. We were like, damn. I'm like, really? Like, she just blew our mind. And like all of us were like, kind of blown away by that. But yeah, and then we were to win Pokemon cards, man. And she had Pokemon cards from Japan that were like, we're like, oh my gosh, look at all the holographic Charizard and Venusaur, and all. She had everything, bro. We were just looking like, you schlor. I mean, we couldn't read anything, but we still wanted to take it anyways. We're like, yo, I'll trade you for this. She's like, no, I'm keeping them. I'm like, oh. But man,
She would have got jacked around the townhomes.
Dude, the townhomes should have been destroyed. You came there, niggas were like, yeah, give me your damn card.
Yep.
Dude, yeah,
what are we playing for today?
What's up?
What are we playing for today?
Oh, exactly.
Oh.
Yep.
Dude.
I remember Michael lost horribly to John once, where he had the game. I don't even remember what the setup was, but Michael had the game in his hands, and then like I think he did like an attack that could hurt him instead of doing the stronger attack, and I was like, well, Mike, what are you doing?
Bro, I remember when I won that Zapdos first edition. I remember that. I had a Chansey and an Electrode. And we were playing for this fucking, he had just defeated my Chansey. Like, dude,
John?
Yeah.
Okay,
You
what'd you
just
say?
to be your Chansey.
Oh, yeah, I had an Electrode and a Chansey. And, I was sick with flipping the coins, you know, getting heads, you know? So, I think Mike ended up taking out my Chansey, dude, and we were down to our last. That was it, you know? This was the end. And fucking sure enough, I pulled out, I did an Electrode and took out, you know, everything on the board. And except for my, had like 10 HP left. Some shit like that. And that's how I won the Chansey.
The Zapdos?
I mean, the Zapdos, yeah.
Damn.
Good times.
Zapdos.
Anyway, guys, I think I'm gonna.
Yes, sir.
We can cut it.
Cut.
So I'm gonna go ahead and stop the stream now.